No, I'm
not a cheap costume.
It's not. I've actually probably bought most of the material. I still have materials to buy for like the coat, but I'm gonna try to get like a coatless version to do like a test run at MitsuriCon, just because why the hell not?
No, fair.
Yeah, stress test the makeup basically.
Right. Yeah, that's the hardest part of any tiefling.
New for Matsuri. Well, I won't have anything new for MitsuriCon because this month is a hot frickin' mess. I'll probably bring casual Pike again. It's
I was gonna bring Keyleth,
and I don't know.
I'm gonna have Ignis, but my Arda order is still unfulfilled because it had a couple back orders in it, and I forgot that one of the back orders is my Ignis wig, which is a lace front, and those go out at like the very end of the stock. So now I'm getting a little nervous.
Yeah, no, fair.
It's the end of the month and it's still not been fulfilled yet.
I need to get back to work on Yuri. I've been distracted by trying to get pottery stuff together for Potterverse. But once that's done, I mean, the rest of the assembly won't take long, and then it's rhinestoning. But that's not going to be for Matsuri. That's going to be for AUSA probably. Yeah, I'm hoping for AUSA. I think I can manage it. It's just gluing up a
probably. Because that's still a few months out.
Yeah, just a lot of rhinestones.
Yeah,
so many rhinestones.
No, believe me, I'm getting ready to do a lot of painting.
I got two new half tank binders. Two different companies to see which ones I liked. I'm keeping them both. They're both a little different. I think they'll both work for different things. But the first one I got is comfy. I like it.
Where did you get yours?
So one of them is an Underworks, and then one of them is GC2B, I believe.
Okay.
Is what that one's comfy. I like it. The only problem I have with it is that because of how partially because of how it's made, and partially just because of how I'm built, I get a little bit of, I guess gapping is the right word, right at the front of my arm, at the front of the armhole.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to, hope it's not super noticeable in Yuri, because it's all spandex. So like. But the Underworks one is actually not quite tight at the neckline. So it's bunching a little bit there, which is really visible under the.
I said that would be really visible under Yuri.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'd rather have.
I said that would be really visible
under Yuri. Line from the gapping under the armhole. But I think that just has to do with the fact that I am so large chested.
Yeah, that could be.
I think it's just there's not enough space for it to come back flat.
Yeah.
But the half tank is so much nicer, and I think if I position
half tank ones are a lot. You've seen mine. That's what my binder is. I think it's a lot nicer.
Most places actually suggest full tank for fuller breasts. I guess I can. The problem is that doesn't. My problem with it was that my hips. The full tank for my hips was just rolling up off my hips and digging into my stomach or my rib cage. So the half tank isn't going to roll. There's nothing to roll. So the full tank was taking the path of least resistance up to the narrower part of my body.
Cosplay your problems.
Yeah, because it was comfortable, relatively comfortable, except when I wore a male costume all day, and I was like, "Ow, this is digging into my skin at my rib cage. I hate everything." My chest is fine. It's just the bottom of this stupid thing. But the GC2B one is also the outside of it is like a soft spandexy material, which is nice, as is the back where you don't need compression. And the front has a compression panel in it. And it's so that's really nice. It's also more of a skin tone than the Underworks one. The Underworks one is much yellower.
Yeah.
And they don't have multiple skin tone options for Underworks. They just have a beige, whereas the GC2B has, as I hold it up for Aaron to see again, has as I hold it up for Aaron 4 or 5 skin tone options. So, nice. Which is really nice. They'd been recommended to me by somebody. And that's the one that was sitting in Hyattsville for like a week before it finally shipped. I was like, really? I could drive to Hyattsville by now and back multiple times.
Yeah, no, my Molly wig is sitting in the Richmond post office right now. And I'm like, really? That's like, I could drive there.
Yeah,
and pick it up.
This was funny because I guess the place that makes these is located in Hyattsville, Maryland, because it was shipping from Hyattsville. And I was just like, so it was sitting there in like pre-shipment for like a week, and I'm like, really? You printed a label and you still haven't shipped this damn thing? Really? I could drive over. Can I drive over there and pick it up from you?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the one I'm going to use. I figure, if there is a little bit of a line there, and anyone who's staring at my underarm, like the front of my arm that closely, needs to get a life.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, even if like the cosplay, like, even though I enter it as for craftsmanship, I'm going to be like, it's a binder.
Yeah.
I literally cannot find something that doesn't do this.
Yeah.
Because of my shape. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Again, fucking cosplayer problems.
Not my construction, just the way that binders are.
Yeah.
Undergarment lines, man.
Yeah.
Got myself some Pocky from my birthday.
Pocky for your birthday.
Birthday Pocky is best Pocky.
Fair enough.
My internet is being dumb. I may not be able to actually get on Roll20.
Oh
no! Try refreshing. I could try moving downstairs and see if that works better if I'm closer to the router.
I mean, we can always. It might be challenging, but we could theater of the mind it if we had to. It might be a bit of a challenge, but hey.
I just need to find some way to prop my damn iPad. Grab the. I think I should grab the little keyboard.
Yeah, I might go ahead and move downstairs.
Give it a shot.
I can't see anyone's.
Yeah, I can see you're logged in, but I can't see your camera. I see.
Yeah, I can't see you guys.
I see Tuba.
Try reconnecting. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna, since I'm using my tab, whatever, Surface Pro, I can easily.
Oh, I was gonna say,
what am I gonna need? No, they mentioned toga. At the thought of, I should try to translate toga into a D&D character. And then it's like, that's a terrible idea.
No! Why? No, Tuba, no!
Now I want a D&D one shot where everyone is basically
a character. Oh fuck!
Characters? Oh my gosh!
Just a bunch of duelists.
any sort of one shot. You know, it doesn't have to be a specific thing. Just the entire party is Utna characters.
Fuck.
It would have to be a one shot because it would be a nightmare in a campaign.
It would.
It'd be like one cinnamon roll and a bunch of evil motherfuckers.
Yeah, like I don't think you'd want a campaign of me playing a character based off Toga Kiryu.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like Toga and Saionji are evil motherfuckers.
Strangely enough, Toga hands down the worst route to go in that Utna dating game.
Fair.
That doesn't surprise me somehow.
Mickey's a cinnamon roll, pretty
He's
much.
Okay.
Though he has some issues.
He's a little misguided.
Yeah, like he has some issues, but he means well. At heart. Yeah, at heart he means well. Juri is just really fucking jaded.
Yeah.
She's just like, I am so done with the universe. Let me off. Stop this train. I want off.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could do like a battle royale one shot with Utna characters. That would probably be fun.
It's literally just like a duelist tournament.
Yeah. Alright.
Yay!
Alright, relocating. Hang on, my headphone's falling out.
Guys, I am super fucking stressed out.
Oh.
Help.
Why?
Yeah.
So, there is a guy who had come in to where I work, and as soon as she saw him,
the internet's being weird up here, so.
She freaked out and, like, hid, right? So, I asked her what was, she ended up going to me and saying that this guy was, it's so creepy, he's her cousin, but he had broken into her house to snip her underwear.
Oh, that is creepy.
And apparently he had a history of breaking into women's houses. He had broken into a bunch of people's houses in high school and stopped them.
Oh.
And she said that she had found out that he was doing it again. So she came to me and was like, don't tell him your name or anything.
Yeah.
You know. So I said, okay. Well, he came back in today, like right before we closed. I was the only person working for Geek Squad that late. So I was like, this makes me really uncomfortable. I don't want to deal with this person. Yeah. So we called up the manager on duty, and I already knew it wasn't going to matter because this particular manager, if you looked up the definition of dude bro, it's him. Like the most douchey, sort of that kind of guy. And I'm like so stressed out right now. He came up and basically started yelling at me for not already being out there. Like, we explained to him what the issue was. He didn't give a shit. You still need to take care of the client. Go. He kept getting more and more impatient with me as I tried to tell him that I wasn't comfortable. And basically conceded to let me give a fake name if he asked for my name, but that was it. Still forced me to deal with this guy.
Cripes.
To make things worse, he tried to make the woman go out there whose house he had broken into and said, well, if there's not charges pressed, we can't do anything.
What?
Every other manager not to go out there if he showed up again. And he tried to make her do it. She said, no, I'm not.
It's a private company. If there's not charges pressed, the private company doesn't have to rely on police things. The fuck?
Yeah, you're allowed to be like, no, you're not allowed on the premises anymore.
I know.
Like, we had a customer like that at the dry cleaner we worked for that like had a big red thing on his, like, if you pulled up his name in the computer system that said, we do not accept this man's business.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I've worked in retail where I've had some very uncomfortable situations and managers that were not intentionally douchey. Like managers who just didn't realize.
Like,
because when you have a manager who's a, I don't know, late 20-something dude, and you're a 20-year-old woman, and he's just clueless and has no clue how to read the fact that you're clearly extremely uncomfortable with this guy.
Yeah.
That happened once. Things like that, but I've never had a manager actually, like, when I told them this is a problem, tell me, well, you just have to fucking deal with it. Like, the manager should go out. The manager should deal with it.
Yeah. Although one time I had to cover for a manager because the guy was like specifically creeping on our manager. Our manager was like in her late 20s.
If it's the manager, if the manager's the one with the creeper
who was uncomfortable,
then another staffer can go out and cover for them if the staffer's comfortable doing so, right? But if your staff comes to you and says, I am not comfortable dealing with this customer, then the manager's responsibility should be dealing with that customer or getting rid of that customer.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, that's your job.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be one thing if the person was like, I don't like him because he's, insert race here or insert whatever, But if it's like, no, this guy has actually broken into my home and stolen my home. That is absolutely not something you make a employee do.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I still can't see anyone else's
Okay,
cameras.
let me try. Well, right now I only see Aaron. Let me refresh mine and see what that does.
Yeah, I need to refresh too.
Okay, I'm still just seeing Aaron.
Same.
So, I mean, we could just do it without...
Oh, hey! My Discord muted itself.
Oh, oops.
Oh.
Yeah, I was wondering why I wasn't, like, everybody kept talking over me. I was like, what happened?
Yeah, nope, sorry.
Yeah, no, we did not know you were talking.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking stressed out right now.
Oh, well, we'll play a little D&D, and hopefully that will be... I mean, it might be a different kind of stress, but it'll at least be different.
It's murder as much as we can.
Yeah.
Murder as many disgusting, gross things tonight.
All right, so we just want to move forward without Maggie's... Well,
I
guess Kristen still needs to get her... Is Kristen's going to pop up on video, but we can... Maggie can... you're still in roll... You can still be in roll 20, just your video's not working.
Yeah.
That's
My video is freaking out and super washed out, and I'm trying to fix it, but it's being stupid.
Let's give it a minute, and if you can't, then maybe just Aaron and I will hang out on video. And
I mean, even if it's washed out, I can deal with it. It's
fair. I was like, Kristen can.
Kristen,
you can just be. We'll have Toga and we'll, yeah.
Toga and Velis just hanging out with.
Toga and Velis.
Toga creeping on Velis. Literally.
Sort of what it looks
with
like.
the opera glasses.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, he would too.
I love it so much.
There we go.
He would creep on everybody.
Yay! Yeah, I am really fucking uncomfortable right now.
I'm sorry.
That's alright. I feel worse for my coworker. She stood up for herself and said, no, I'm not coming out there, but it makes me so angry.
No, that's real shit.
Yet it doesn't surprise me that things like this happen. I know there are a couple managers who would have said, okay, we're going to deal with this. But I also know that that some of the other managers would have been like, no, you're being stupid. And I know that, I feel like even some of the other, at least one of the other female managers probably would have made us deal with it. If Brandon hadn't left, he would have dealt with it for me, but he's my direct manager. Mm-hmm. But he wasn't there. And it was like, I could refuse and get written up, potentially fired, or deal with it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I might say something to your direct manager, just...
Yeah.
I will.
Because, that's okay. I mean, it may not do you much good, but at least you can say, look, this happened. It made me really uncomfortable.
I will. And I think he's going to be in tomorrow, and I'm going to talk to him, because I know that he gives a damn.
Yeah, well, that's yeah. It's like he may not be able to do anything, but at least he's aware and knows, and sometimes that's the best thing you can do. Or and maybe he can come up with a solution if that sort of thing happens in the future.
Yeah, I'm hoping so, because the guy's gonna be coming back.
Right.
Hopefully, when I'm not there, but.
All right.
I'm sorry. I just needed a vent because I was so stressed out.
No,
you are perfectly allowed to vent. I also think it might be nice to do something else, though, for you.
Yes. I need dice. What the fuck am I doing?
Okay, get your dice and then come back. Okay. So, last time, you guys set out and from Vallaki towards the Wizard of Wine's winery at the request of Danica and Ulrich Mardukov, who had not been receiving their wine shipment in a longer time than expected. On the road, you found a creepy pouch of human skin. That contained 10 silver.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. And we left it where we found it.
You did not take it with you. You also encountered Strahd again.
That part I remember.
Oscar came very close to being dead.
So close.
As a doornail. Except that her friends eventually, with a little bit of magical help.
Unexpected, unknowing magical help.
Yeah.
Convinced her to back down, much to Strahd's amusement. He left. You guys rested and then headed on to the winery, where you found a group of people who explained that they'd been driven out of the winery, and asked if you could help reclaim it in exchange for probably some wine and some gold. So you approached the winery and sort of fought a whole crap ton of twig blights or needle blights, except that, most of them got scared off by Sven's fire dog illusion.
Good puppy that doesn't actually exist.
Yeah.
And that is where we left off.
The spell cards! The spell cards!
That's good.
So, yeah, I don't actually need spell cards. I was going to be like, oh, wait, no, I don't need them for this character.
I got myself all the stuff for Wild Magic Sorcerer for D&D Beyond, so yay.
That is one good thing about playing a known spells class is there's not nearly as many spells to keep track of.
So much easier.
Spell cards are not nearly as important for a bard.
Yeah. Too many spells, too many spells.
Yeah. Also, I feel like I should share real quick that so I tweeted about Oscar challenging, and my friend Joe's comment was just, is it a class prerequisite that all blood hunters are a combination of extra as fuck and Leroy Jenkins?
Yes! It's true!
Yep.
So goddamn true.
I was like, I mean, kind of.
I mean, it is sort of the class.
It
sounds
Mercer,
right.
Thus saith the Mercer.
Yeah.
All
Anyway.
right. So you just killed off the last, and some of them ran away, of the needle blights that appeared from the vineyard, and you are right outside of the winery.
What is even happening here? So they told us about, they told us that there were potentially, a family of druids.
So they said something about druids.
Something about druids.
There were druids who have sort of taken over the winery.
We're not probably not nice druids.
We don't know about family. They didn't say anything about family. They just said druids.
Okay.
They probably are not nice druids, considering that they took over the winery.
Yeah.
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 Like you do.
Okay, my camera has made me look somewhat human now.
Yeah, human.
Yay.
By the way, what is everyone's passive perception?
Oh god, I don't even have
16.
13.
Okay.
Probably high as fuck.
On alert all the time. All the time.
Like, I miss Elia. I miss having good perception. Or really good perception.
Alva? You're still getting me here. 16? Okay. Alright. What are you gonna do?
I mean, is anything immediately out of the ordinary about the winery that we should...
Is there any more of those blades or anything like that wandering around?
At the moment, you don't see anything. Are you gonna look around a little bit? What do you...
You should probably do that.
Probably.
Yeah, Maya's like, yeah, we should probably do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Maya would
so
probably suggest
whoever wants
taking
to
a
roll
look around.
investigation.
Both investigate.
I'm gonna do this because it's just gonna be funny.
Yeah, I'm proficient in investigations.
9!
Okay.
Nope. 11 total.
Okay.
So
I rolled a 9.
Yeah. Sven is 13. Mayette is 14.
Okay. So none of you see anything as you investigate. I mean, you know, there are some footprints around. There are the kind of things you'd expect outside a building, but nothing immediately obvious. However, Sven and Alva, as you are looking around, you hear noises from inside the winery.
Just immediately like grabbing onto Mayette's sleeve and hiding behind.
What was that, Kristen?
What kind of noises?
Some low murmurings, some steps.
So I'm just me like from around Mayette, just kind of pointing in the direction.
Maybe we should start by just trying to say hello?
Mayette's already headed that way to go say hello, because that's what Mayette seems to do.
I'll just following.
Yeah.
And as you...
Mayette's probably already knocking on the door.
This conversation... oh, I can't drag that. Damn, that's annoying. Okay. A person steps out. Why are you not dragging? Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. God damn it, roll 20. Like, seriously, no, like, it should be... There it goes, finally. That's like 16 drives.
There you go.
Okay. A person steps out of the out of the building, followed by
It's just immediately back here.
and what I'm going to do here is say a whole crap ton, but I'm only going to pull out a few icons because... Whoa! Scroll. That's going to be easier for gameplay purposes. Of little... They're a little different than the ones you just fought, but basically a whole crap ton of...
Oh. Hello! Good, more of them.
I guess mine's probably up here with...
Probably, yes. As...
Alva's approaching. Probably, like, here-ish.
Alva's approaching.
And my aunt's probably up there.
Are you a druid?
Tilts his head at you for a moment. And... I don't have everything open. I need too many things. And... You would recognize this, Alva. He casts Shillelagh.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Well.
And
we're not here to fight, and I'm gonna use Druidcraft to make a bunch of little flowers pop up in front of me.
he steps forward.
I think they're here to fight.
Yeah, we may not be here to I think.
And since you're the one talking, takes a swing at you.
My aunt's gonna use her reaction to do the...
Okay.
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
13 to hit.
My armor class is shit.
So that hits.
Let's say it's 12, so yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No.
And
Why is it so low?
Because Druid.
Because yeah, that's fair.
oof.
I
And
forgot
does,
druids can wear like actual.
7 damage.
Ow!
Sakia! I don't think they want to talk. I don't think they want to talk.
And I want everyone to roll initiative.
Come on, dice.
Oh yeah, now you.
Fuck!
Now it.
17.
So that's a 9 for my yet.
23.
God, what do I even
I
have?
think that's the best initiative I've ever rolled.
So many spells.
A 9 for me, surprisingly.
Okay, and initiative for the druid. What the heck? Wait, I have to start. I probably have to start. Hold on, I gotta start a new turn order because it didn't.
Oh.
I didn't have the druid. I didn't have this other stuff in there.
Oh no.
So hold on. Why do you hate me? You know what? Fine. Here.
I think the hardest
Nope, I
thing about
spelled
playing
druid.
a spell
Druid! It's a druid!
This.
Druid!
I'm just gonna add them manually and give them initiative. That's gonna make my life easier.
That's fair.
And twig. Since they are actual characters. Okay. So the druid.
Still faster.
They stuff on my flowers.
Okay, is everyone's initiative in?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if you'd update it. Okay, cool. All right. So, the druid gets a first swing because you're trying to talk to it, but now it is Oscar's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna come up because he's full.
I think the hardest thing about being in casting class is knowing you can do something interesting and not knowing if it's the right time.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is very fair. I have been there.
All the time.
Hang on. I'll fix that later. I'm gonna.
So what race is
action.
this druid?
Pierce human. Almost everyone you have encountered, pretty much everyone you've encountered, so far in Barovia has appeared to be human. I mean, you had a person who turned into a bird, but
Yeah.
Other than that,
Nathan.
but they appeared. But Nathan appeared human when not a bird.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm activating my something right and trying to hit him, but I just rolled a 9. Guessing that doesn't hit.
Also a druid?
A total of 9?
Yes, I rolled a 3 plus 6.
Okay, yeah, nope.
Oh no!
You go a little wide, and
Stop
just missed the druid. And is that your turn?
Yes, we're doing nerve.
Okay, so now it is the druid's turn. And he's going to take a swing with the quarterstaff at the person who just, tried to stick him with a pointy end.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
Nat 20.
Oh
no!
I don't
Stop.
think that hits.
You don't think that hits?
Damn.
Luckily,
I assumed like Maya couldn't have done the reaction thing because she already did it. I don't know if this is the same round.
Quite low.
Well,
That was a surprise round.
Yeah, no, I guess, yeah. Okay, disadvantage. And that works. Okay.
Not a nat 20.
Not a nat 20. Does not hit. In fact, low enough that does not hit. All right. And one thing I need to look up.
it's like, yeah, being a fighter is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, so does not hit.
Especially
Okay.
a protection fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And it is now Alva's turn.
Alva is. Fuck. He wasn't a druid. See,
He's a mean druid.
Well, I know what I want to do, but I don't think it would work because he's a druid and presumably has really good wisdom. Should I try it anyway? But I'm gonna burn a 2nd level spell if it fails.
I keep trying to use my blood maledict. I think it's working.
Fuck it, hold person! I'm just gonna yell, stop it! Stop it!
Okay.
Stop it and cast hold person!
And that's a wisdom save, right?
That's a wisdom save DC.
Could always roll low.
I don't think this is gonna work, but it's a DC of 14.
Yeah, nope, sorry.
That's what
Total of 18.
I expected that. Yeah.
Also, by the way,
So
what I'm doing with the twig blights is basically what Brendan did with those combo zombies.
So it's like a bunch of them in one.
Yeah, so that like they have one massive HP for the whole group, but they're only going to attack as a group because I'm not controlling 20 twig blights.
Yeah,
that's too many twig blights.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, no.
So, seeing that fail, Alva's just going to pick up their staff and use Shillelagh as well and just kind of move into a bit more of a defensive stance, and that's my turn.
Okay. And it is Mayette's turn.
Well, Mayette is gonna take the spear and whack. Or stab, I guess, technically. So... let's see.
There it is.
15?
15 hits.
Okay. So, that is 6 piercing damage.
All right. Okay. And then it's Sven's turn.
Sven is just freaking out with this thing, or this person had no say whatsoever in anything. So she's just kind of like jumping back a bit here and kind of freaking out and casting Chaos Bolt on him.
Okay.
So grab my... Okay, so that is natural 18.
Okay.
So that is, let's see. So there's just going to be a sudden boom, and he takes 16 thunder damage.
Oh, wow.
Thanks.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. It is now the Twig Blight's turn. So the first one is going to come forward. First mass Twig Blight is going to come forward to you. Okay. And take a claw at you, Oscar. Oh wait, wrong damage, wrong dice. Okay. For 18 to hit.
Yeah.
And 3 damage.
Okay.
The next one is going to come over to Alva. And that is a nat 20.
Well,
No!
It's a Twig Blight.
No.
They're not super strong,
No.
Alva. Like, if you're going to nat 20 on something.
Yeah, I guess so.
7 points damage. Wait, hold on.
okay.
Yeah, 7 points damage. And then this guy
Is this fine?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be like that.
is
Scott.
gonna come in here and take a swing at.
If Alva dies to the first druid we find, just the sheer irony.
Let's not.
No.
Okay, and that is
I don't want to, but I have 5 HP.
19 to hit on Mayette
Yeah.
for 5 damage.
Okay.
And the last one is just going to come around over by Oscar, Mayette again, and do 14 to hit on Oscar, which I think does not hit. Okay.
Does not hit.
And then, when that happens,
Morgan, but
another druid.
off.
Okay, I'm just going to copy the druid that's existing because this thing does not like to drag and drop. Steps out of the building.
Awesome.
Like, why is everybody doing...
And it will take a turn at the end of the next round. Okay, and it is now, once again, Oscar's turn.
Okay. So Alva's hurt pretty bad.
Alva's hurt pretty bad. You are sort of surrounded by a druid and some twig blights, but they're, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm guessing I'm with touch reach of Alva,
Yeah, you're
basically.
you can touch Alva.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead. On
Thank
Alva.
you.
3 hit points. This is my modifier.
Hey.
I tried.
That's almost double what I had, so.
And
I had 5.
Hello. I'm gonna try it again because I keep trying. I'm gonna attempt to use my binding,
Okay.
whatever curse on this druid that's right up.
What is the save on that?
A strength saving throw.
Okay.
13, and I'm gonna amplify it. So
Actually, you succeed.
Oh, nice.
It's a druid. They don't have any
finally,
strength.
that's what druid. I didn't bring any. Hang on. All right. So, remember how this works because it's been a while since. Okay, so his speed is now 0.
Okay.
He cannot move.
Okay. Cannot move.
And gets to make a saving throw at the end of his turn, I think.
Okay.
Because it's amplified, so it's going until he
so
saves.
He can't move, but he can make a save. Try to make a save. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it is the druid's turn, and the druid, finding he can't move,
Yeah.
is going to cast Thunderwave.
Oh.
Fuck!
Okay.
Fuck.
So yeah, at the end of each of his. Okay, that's fine.
And he doesn't care about his twig blight friends. He's just gonna cast
course not.
freaking Thunderwave.
Of course.
And that is a Constitution save. For
On save. Yeah, how many does that affect? Oh, everybody?
so it's a 15-foot cube. So yeah,
Fuck.
pretty much
16.
everybody.
Con save.
14.
Okay.
That's a 20 for Mayette.
Okay.
And a...
Mayette is a beefy girl.
Right. Shit, where's my main screen? There we go. And an 11 for Sven.
Okay. Everyone but Sven saves.
Oh no!
So Sven, you're pushed back 10 feet.
Like, yeah! Well, that's okay.
Yeah,
And take
that works.
14 damage.
Ow!
Everyone
Okay.
else takes 7 damage.
Okay.
That's okay. She's
Oh my
surprisingly
God!
beefy, but...
Oh my
no.
god!
Alva.
I have 1! I have 1 HP.
Oh,
Courtesy of Oscar's healing.
Oh my god!
I used cure wounds.
Ah!
And he's gonna try to save again, but also again fails, so still cannot move. So he's still kind of surrounded. Oh, and in doing so, probably took out all the twig lights. So I'm just gonna get them off if I can. Why do you
Just
hate
boom.
me, D&D? Why do you hate me? Roll 20. Yeah.
They just all explode into kindling.
Yeah. They are all now bits and pieces of garbage.
Such a great druid, that one.
Yeah.
Not a very nice druid, and it is now Alva's turn.
Nessa knows about that.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alva, back the fuck. Back up.
Okay. After I heal. So my die just landed in my my dice tray, bounced, hopped up on top of the paper that's halfway covering my dice tray, and landed there, and rolled a 2. So that's plus how much?
That should be your wisdom.
1d8 plus casting, which is so I
It
get
should just be your wisdom modifier.
yeah 1d8 plus wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, wisdom? It's spellcasting modifier, so it's a plus 6 because it's proficiency.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I'm gonna do what Oscar said. I'm gonna back up, even though I'm probably gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Like,
Yeah,
damn it!
so-
No, Mayette could have helped with that.
That's true. I didn't
Actually,
think about that.
Mayette can help with that. Reaction.
Oh, that's not well. Oh yeah, I guess she can help with that. With the opportunity attack reaction too.
Opportunity attack, yeah.
It's just a reaction.
Yeah.
She
She also has maneuvering attack, which is awesome. But
disadvantage. Jesus, I'm rolling really well. Sorry. That is.
should have waited for maneuvering attack.
15.
That hits.
Okay. Three damage.
Okay. Okay. I got really lucky.
Yes.
Yeah.
And anything else, Alva?
I mean, I already used my only bonus action cantrip, so
Okay.
just gonna actually gonna be right here, just panting.
Fair enough. All right. That makes it Mayette's turn.
Okay. How bad is Alba at the moment?
I have 6 HP.
Okay. So yeah. First off, going to attack this one. Oh, fuck, that's a natural one. I'm sorry, David.
Oh no!
But at least, as a bonus action, can rally. So like, it's okay, Alba, you'll be alright, and get some temporary hit points. So, let's get you some temporary hit points at least. What is... This 4? Okay, so you get 9 temporary hit points.
Oh! I like that.
That's good.
Rally kept Oscar alive.
Yeah, Rally does a pretty good job. I'm glad I don't have to hit to use Rally.
Yeah.
But that is Mayette's turn.
Okay. And Sven.
Okay, so check these sets again. She just really does not like this person. She's just gonna Chaos Bolt him again.
Okay.
And actually, just because they've been so terrifying, I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos.
Okay. Yes, because you did speak after your last Tides of Chaos.
Yep. So that is 20 non-natural.
Okay, that hits.
Nice.
So that is... Where did all my... Oh, there we go. Okay. So... 5, 4... So... Just immediately gets smacked by... force damage, so that is 11 force damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, this druid is barely hanging on at this point. And
I know what I'm doing on my turn. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
it is this other druid's turn. It's going to step a little away from where it came in and cast Produce Flame at Oscar. Which is going to be 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm rolling this well, guys.
You're rolling well tonight.
At least I wasn't rolling as well for Strahd.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Rolling as well for Strahd.
3 fire damage. And as does that. Another group of needle blights
Oh my god.
comes out.
What have we done?
Yeah,
Cool.
This is why I told you it could go
It could go.
last night. Like
yeah.
last time.
Or yeah.
Another group of needle blights.
Hi, Groot.
It's like 5 of them in a group, right? So, yeah, they step out of the place.
We
And
tried
they
to
will-
deal with this peacefully.
They will go
We should
again
have run
at
up
the end
and
of the
like
next.
charged the door and kept them all from coming out.
Yeah.
They will go at the end of the next round.
Alright.
And it is now Oscar's turn.
I'm gonna attempt to stab the druid in front of me.
Smart.
Ooh, I'm sure that 18 plus 6.
Ooh, yes, that hits.
I just rolled an 8. So.
That definitely hits.
Alright. Alright. That's 10 piercing damage and
Yeah, this druid
1 fire damage.
falls to the ground, dead. And anything else?
I've already so I don't think I'd have any. I mean, I guess I'll go ahead and run up.
I was gonna say it's a matter of whether you want to
Yeah,
menace.
I think
the
I can get
other-
it. Yeah, I'm just gonna run up and get in this other druid's face.
Okay.
Just be like,
Hold
you're
up.
next. Stand down or you're next.
Ah. Okay, I have no idea what to do. Mm.
Magic is good.
Yeah.
So, just small, like, point of clarification. I'm pretty sure I cast Ice Knife twice last game, but I only marked off 1 spell slot. So I went ahead and corrected that.
Okay.
Just to be fair, I'm pretty sure I cast
Did you?
it twice. I think I did.
Did you? I don't
remember you
I don't
casting it more than
remember.
once.
remember.
I remember you casting it once. I'd
I
say
know
just
you
mark it
casted it
off.
at least
Mark it
once.
off once. DM decision. Just have
Okay.
because
Okay.
I don't specifically remember you casting it twice, but in the future, be more cautious about
Right.
tracking that.
Right. I thought that I cast it twice, but I might be mistaken.
I honestly don't know, so I'm gonna be nice about it this time.
Right. Thank you.
Mhm.
Oh, God. Oscar's right up in their face, and most of my stuff is not good for...
Yeah.
For that.
Oh, God. I'm just gonna step 5, 10, 15, 20 here.
I was about to say Oscar is pretty beefy, but druids they hit pretty hard.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna get closer to Oscar and just... I'm gonna cast Produce Flame. And just because I don't really have anything super useful as a first level spell.
Okay.
And I guess I'm just gonna throw the Produce Flame. So that's...
At the druid.
Yeah, at the druid.
Okay.
And just shouting, we didn't come here to fight! Stop!
The druid just sort of grunts at you.
That's a really low. That's a 12 to hit.
12.
I'm gonna assume that doesn't hit.
Actually, that just hits.
Ah!
Druid.
We shared armor class. Okay. That's 1d8 damage. I'm gonna use, because it looks fiery, 3 damage. Yay!
Okay.
I'm so useful.
All right. Hey, you did damage.
And that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Mayette.
So Mayette is gonna run up here and take a stabby at the druid. Oops, that's the wrong guy. That's a 9.
Yeah, that does not hit.
How's Oscar doing?
Okay.
Think okay for now? Don't need a rally?
Yeah, I think I'm okay for now. I'm still in double digits, so...
Okay. And then that'll be that turn for the moment.
Alright, and Sven.
Yeah. You know what? She's just gonna twin spell an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Just boom at the 2 blights in the druid.
Okay.
Why does it not? $14?
14 hits.
Ooh, both of them?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so that is. Yeah, they each take. One force damage. I thought it was a 7 for a second. No, it's not.
No.
Damn it.
No. All right.
It's more of an Eldritch poke.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that is a poke. Okay, so Druid here is going to take their turn to cast Barkskin.
Ugh. Why don't you have Barkskin, Alba?
And that
Yes.
is their... And you know what? And then is going to move, take the risk and move a little away.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm assuming I get an attack.
20, 25.
Yeah,
30,
that's not
right
good.
there. Yeah, each Mayette and Oscar both get attacks of opportunity.
11.
Nope.
Is
I'm assuming
20, non-natural.
Okay, Mayette hits.
And that is... Ooh. 12.
Okay. That's... Yeah, the druid's starting to look a little rough. And it is the Needle Blight's turn. And they are going to... take a claw slash at Mayette, because Mayette's in range. Yeah, no, it doesn't hit. 12 to hit. And that is their turn. But as the end of their turn comes,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Here we go again.
we get another druid.
Oh my god.
Okay. This is fine.
Yeah.
And 2 vine blights. These are individual vine blights, not group vine blights. Because there's only 2 of them, so I don't need to. Oops, that was not a 2. Okay. And they will, as with the others, come up at the end of the next round.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And it is back to Oscar.
Alright. Running up to this druid again, and I'm gonna try to hit him.
Okay.
Nope. This one's a 2, so that's an 8.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not it.
And, yeah, I think that's it. already used my blood curse, so
Yep. All right.
yeah, that's it.
Okay, Alva.
I already used cure wound. I can only do that once a day.
Okay. Oscar, how are you looking on HP?
I'm okay. I'm at 19, so
Okay.
I'm okay.
In that case, I'm gonna get right up 5, 10 in this one's face.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wild shape into a black bear.
Okay.
Oh shit.
And I'm just going to roar in his face, really pissed off.
Okay.
That's my turn.
And he sort of, he looks at you and just sort of gives you like this, raised lips sneer sort of thing.
I'm gonna keep track of the bear HP on paper, just so that I don't have him at Alva's bar.
Yeah, no, that's smart. Mayette.
Okay. So Mayette's going over here by Alba. Just seeing the druids have the magic, going after the druid for the moment. Oh no! Oh no! Die, come back!
Oh, no.
1 second.
It ran away!
1 second. I got this. It landed on a box.
The
Okay,
dice
try this
ran
again.
away.
Try this again. What the fuck? Okay, that die's going in die jail for its second natural one. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, that
Dice jail.
Yeah.
Immediate dice jail. Yeah. If Oscar's okay for now, I'll hold out on the rally, but until things start getting crazy,
Yeah, sounds good. Okay.
which they will be soon. But Sun is especially freaking out now that the druid has gotten closer to her. She's trying to keep back a little bit. Fuck it, I'm gonna twin a chaos bolt at the two druids, because these people are terrifying.
Chaos Bolt has enough range for that? I don't
Yes,
know.
120.
Cool.
Oh, that's a natural 17.
That hits. Just hits the one, easily hits the other.
Okay, good. So that... You know what? Fuck it, I'm casting at level 2. Brilliant.
Nice.
Another.
Fuck him up!
Typically declare that before you roll.
Okay, never mind then.
Because no, you can. I'm going to allow it this time, but for future reference, because if I allow you to decide after you know if it hits, then you don't actually have the risk of using the higher level spell slot.
Okay.
But that is in character for Sven to do, so I'm going to allow it this time.
Okay. So that is 3. So that is... Oh, man. 16. 19 lightning damage for both of them.
Okay. Alright, so the one druid that has already been hit goes down.
Nice.
And the other is starting to look a little rough. Not like, not dying rough, but rough. Because that was a hard hit. And it is now the needle blights. I have to delete that one. Okay, the needle blights. Blights, whatever. There's a couple of them.
Yeah.
But they're only doing one attack because, okay. Because I'm not being really mean. And having, 5 needle blights attack you. Okay. So it is going to claw at Mayette, because Mayette is literally right there. And that's going to hit, because that's 21 to hit. For 5 piercing damage on Mayette. And then the third druid buddy.
Sorry, how much was that on my app?
5.
Okay.
Third druid friend here is... You know what? He's also going to Thunderwave.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh.
And I need a Constitution saving throw from Matt and Alva.
20.
Don't fuck me, Keelan. 19.
Okay, you both succeed. I'm 99.9% sure. Let me just make 100% sure. Yes, you both succeed. But that is still damage. And that is 12 thunder damage, half 6 on each of you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then the vine blights. I need the right. Too many character sheets. Character sheets.
Too many character sheets. Too many character sheets.
Seriously, like that is one of the hardest parts of DMing. Is like I've got
right.
Character.
This is hard enough with 2.
Okay, so.
Really? You're gonna lay right on the fabric.
Sounds like
all right. Do.
Yeah, I can probably show you. She is
Okay.
laying
So
square on the fabric.
One of them is going to attempt to constrict Mayette. That's a 16 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. And the other is going to try to get Alva, because Alva is right there. And that is...
My disadvantage. Reaction.
Okay, bear disadvantage. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Okay.
Yay, Mayette.
7.
Okay, yeah.
Unless
The bear actually has less AC than Alva, but still doesn't hit.
I was going to say, unless that bear has absurdly low AC.
Mayette clutch.
No, it's 11. For the pro reference, it's 11.
Oh, the bear has my AC.
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay. And now it is Oscar's turn again.
All right. All right. I don't think I can get at that druid because my
I don't think
are
you
there.
can get there in 30. Yeah, no, you can't. You could definitely get to the one set of Vine Blight and Needle Blight.
Yeah. I'm gonna get up to this. I'll go for this set of, or this one. And attempt to hit 16, I assume.
16 hits.
16. So, 10 piercing damage and 3 fire damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Since this is actually like 5 needle blights, a couple of them, like one of them has fallen.
Just like shish kebab them.
The other ones are still standing.
You've got Baby Groot on the stick right now.
Yeah, you've got Baby Groot on a stick. And it is Alva's turn.
Okay, Alva's pretty pissed at this druid, so we're gonna do a claw attack.
Okay.
So that's gonna be fun. Which is how much? Plus 3. 12 to hit.
12 just hits.
Okay. And that's shit. 2d4 plus 2 slashing damage, so a total of 8.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do, it's a multi-attack, so I'm gonna do the bite. Same thing, same druid.
Okay.
Oh That's not gonna hit.
Oh.
It landed on natural 20 and then tipped to 2.
I've seen that, yeah.
And so that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
so
I don't
the
think
druid is looking very rough. Still alive.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it would be an action or a bonus action type thing, but would I be able to, like, as a bear, sniff toward the doorway to see if it seems like there's anyone else in there?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay, and I have advantage on smell checks as a bear.
Yeah, so advantage, perception with advantage.
So, oh no! 2 4s, that's a 7.
Oh.
Yeah, your bear you is extremely distracted.
My bear has a cold.
And is smelling like, plant matter from the vine blight and, maybe some animal skin.
Double 4s! They landed side by side.
Can't quite get a read on what's going on, and that makes it my turn.
Great!
Alright. Poke. 16?
What is he attacking?
The druid?
That hits.
Okay.
I mean, it would hit pretty much all of them, but I still need to know what he's attacking.
Okay, yeah. Go for the one that seemed like intelligent creature seems kind of. So that is 8 piercing.
Okay, and that druid is down.
Yay!
Woo! And then bonus action second wind.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that's plus 14. No, yeah, plus 14. Sweet.
Okay, and that is Sven's turn.
Okay. So seeing a bunch of tree-like creatures left, she's gonna fling a firebolt at probably the one in front of Mayette.
Okay, the one in front of Mayette. Okay.
I'm very worried.
So that is plus. That's an 11.
Okay, that does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Okay, and the Needle Blight's turn. I accidentally closed that character sheet like an idiot. Or like a person with way too many character sheets. Okay, so Needle Blight is, well, Oscar's right there. So gonna take a swipe with claws at Oscar. And that is 19 to hit.
Yeah.
And
I was about to say bring it on, Tiny, but Tiny Group brought it.
For 6 damage.
Blood hunter.
Okay, you said 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Druid 3 is gone, and we have Vine Blights. So one of them is, let's see. So
There's so much table you could sit on.
one of them is going to one of them is going to take try to constrict Mayette, and the other is going to try to constrict Alva.
Okay.
Fails on Mayette.
And protection.
Okay. Still hits on Alva.
Damn it.
That's like 16 total.
Okay.
Alva, what size is a bear? A large? Medium?
Medium.
Okay. So it didn't really matter. I just wanted to know. It is, you are now grappled.
Cool.
And take, 13 points of damage.
I drop form.
Okay, so you're now Alva and you're grappled.
Yep. Cool.
Okay. Maggie? Oscar's turn.
My turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to stab the whatever, which one it is.
The tiny Groot?
The tiny Groot's in front of me.
The tiny Groot party, yes.
10?
Nope, sorry.
Nope. Okay.
It does not have high AC, but
It's not that low.
too low. All right. Alva.
Alright. That's it.
I can still attack while grappled, right?
Yeah, you can't. You're restrained. Let me double check.
But I can still attack, I think.
You can still attack, yes, but I don't know. I don't think it. Hold on.
I can't wait till I get my second attack.
That'll be helpful. Okay, conditions. I just want to make sure. I haven't actually looked at the restrained condition recently, so let me just double check.
If nothing else, being a bear was really good for that damage soak.
Yeah, no, you are probably doing a lot better than you would have been had you not been a bear.
I would have been down if I'd been Alva.
Can't move. Your attack. You can attack, but your attack rolls have disadvantage. You can use an action to try and break the grapple. It's basically.
Yeah, it's what happened to Oscar last time.
We're just gonna go with it, and I'm gonna try to throw a produced flame in the face of the one that's grappling me.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's a natural 1.
Yeah, that fails.
So, that was Vax again.
Why are we not doing something for 826 LA right now? Because tonight's just been shit.
You start producing flame, and it just sort of fizzles out.
It just kind of explodes in my face.
Yeah, luckily it doesn't damage you, but you know, it's just kind of an epic fail with the fire.
Cool.
Anything else?
Is that all? I'm looking. Bonus actions. I don't think I have. Well, wait. I can Balm of the Summer Court myself, so I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And I rolled a 6. Hey. Plus, I get an extra temporary hit point, so that's like 7.
Cool. Mayette.
Alright. Mayette's gonna try to stab the thing right in front of her. Okay, so that's 22.
That hits.
And that is... 7 piercing.
Okay.
How are people looking? Anyone need a rally?
I'm just
How bad's Alva looking?
Kristen, leave it for now, but we'll talk about it later and look at it. I think.
You said go with it for now?
Yeah, go with it for now.
Okay.
Probably you can't, but I don't want to have to read it right now. So.
Okay, I'm fine with dropping it. If you want me to drop it, I don't care.
Yeah, I guess drop it. Then you keep the Bomb of the Summer Court for later for somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can sort of see yourself.
Right.
But typically that you can see isn't you. So.
Yeah.
I'll Google it while other turns are going.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say which one looks worse, and then they can get a rally.
Alva definitely.
So Alba, like, hang in there, Alba. We'll get you out of there. And then let's give.
Yeah, Alba is a little grappled.
Yeah, Alba. Oh, Alba can have. Remind myself what the rally is plus your charisma modifier. Okay, good. So that is 12 hit point temporary hit points.
12?
Yep.
And that stacks to the temporary hit points I had before? Because you gave me temporary hit points from
I
the loud
assume they
spell.
would have gone away when you got changed out of a bear because those go away first.
Yeah, those go first.
Oh, I didn't stack them with my bear HP.
It's just you. You are the bear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I was stupid. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna... What was...
Just leave it as figure it out for now.
We're just gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna give myself just a couple HP and we'll be good.
Take
Give
a
myself
few
3.
temporary hit points.
Take your
Right.
12 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
That'll put me as if the other temporary hit points were... Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
okay. Sven.
Okay. Okay. At this point, just gonna twin a firebolt at the 2 vine blights.
Okay. We love you anyway, Kristen.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so much. I've never used my wild shape. I think I've used it once.
Well, you've used it, but not in combat.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I've used it in combat once.
Yeah, that's true.
15 hits.
Oh, good.
I mean, these are not
Okay.
like beefy creatures. They're just
Yeah.
there.
I just keep rolling badly.
So that's 7 fire damage on each of them.
Okay, on the 2 vine blights.
Yes. She'll just
Okay.
kind of maybe go up here just so she's not like at the corner of the woods if anything comes out of the woods.
What the one that's closest to Oscar is starting to look pretty rough. The other one's still doing pretty okay.
Should go over here.
And it is the Needleblight's turn. The Needleblight party. And Needleblight party is once again going to claw at Oscar, because really what else is the Needleblight party
Yeah.
that's stabbed by Oscar going to do?
Yeah.
And that is a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Needleblight party fails. Vine blights. Once again, the one that is not currently grappling Alva or restraining Alva is going to attempt to restrain Mayette. And probably doesn't hit because that's a 13 to hit.
Nope.
The one actively restraining Alva is going to attempt to squeeze
Protection.
Alva, basically. Okay, that puts it at normal because she's restrained.
Okay, that's better than nothing.
And that is a 15 to hit.
Still hits.
Yeah, that's the problem. You know, you imposed disadvantage, but they had advantage, so...
Yeah, but it's still better than advantage.
Still better than advantage.
Yeah, no, of course. 10 points of damage.
Okay.
You still got 2 your temporary.
That's that comes out of your temporary.
And it is Oscar's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna just try to stab the needle blade again. 11?
Does not hit.
Nope.
Just
okay.
no.
Dice fail for you.
And Alva. So you can use your action to try to escape the grapple, or you can attack with disadvantage.
Or I can re-wild shape myself and turn into another bear, which I think is looking like a great idea right now.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so you wild shape into a bear, and that's pretty much your turn.
That is my turn.
Okay.
Wild shape into a bear and growl.
Okay. Mayette.
So,
So now Alva's a bear.
yep. I'm just gonna do a thing
Grapple's a
like,
bear.
Ms. Maya, wait, hold on, wait for me. And then, I'm gonna have Mayette hold action to do until, Sven.
Until after Sven.
Until after Sven, yeah. So
Okay.
Sven is going to run up behind Mayette. Like, don't get hurt. Like, put a hand on her back and cast Dragon's Breath. So after that, Mayette can kind of feel like a hot hotness in her throat and just kind of exhales a cone of fire at these two in front of her. Probably doesn't hit the one over here, but it can at least hit these two.
No, okay, these two? Okay.
Yep. So that is a...
And that is a leveled spell, right?
Yeah, it's a second level...
Is that gonna hit Alva as well?
No, it's a cone in front of her, so you're out of...
Okay. That's not gonna hit Oscar.
Yeah, it shouldn't hit anybody next to it. It's a cone forward.
I see. Okay, I see.
So that should be a 14 dex save for both
Dex
of them.
save. Okay, this one is the needle blight. This one's the blind blight. Okay. The needle blight makes it. Needle blights make it, but the vine blight failed.
Okay. So Vine Blight takes 10 fire damage, and the Needle Blights take 5.
Okay. And I want you to roll on the
Oh no.
table.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You've been sticking to cantrips for a really long time now.
A little bit. I was casting a lot of chaos bolts though, so.
But the chaos bolts were mostly before you.
Yeah, that's true.
You only cast like one after.
That's true. So let's see. Oh man, I gotta go get my. Where's my percentile dice? Percentile. There you are. Okay, percentile dice, and then my d10.
Let's
Oh
see
shit!
what happens with your
Oh
die.
boy! So that is
I'm scared.
I know. I'm like, oh.
is that?
Please don't roll one of the really bad ones.
Yeah.
That's 17.
Okay, you now have a long beard made of feathers. Is there until you sneeze?
What?
So, guys, and now has a beard of feathers.
I'll just go. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Oscar. They're just like.
And I guess it's now my action.
Well, that was her action to
to duck.
do the expel.
Fire breath.
Yeah, she gave Mayette the fire breath.
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood what you were saying. That makes so much more sense now. I was like, are they ducking? Like, what is going on?
No. Yeah, she gave Mayette the fire breath.
Okay, I missed. I think maybe you cut out on me for a second there.
Yeah, sorry. She can only step back with the rest of her movement, though.
Okay, so Featherbeard steps back. The needle blights are gonna claw at. Metal dice tried to run away.
No.
We're gonna claw at Oscar, but they are going to miss because that is a 7 to hit.
Nope.
And the Vine Blight, well, again, the one that is right here is going to attempt to constrict Mayette. And that is going to hit.
Oh, fuck.
Total of 21.
Yep.
Will take
Get out of there.
10 points bludgeoning damage and is now restrained.
Oh, wait, no. That was me. Hold on. That's 10. There we go.
And the one that has Bear Alva, is going to attempt to squeeze the bear.
Squeeze the bear.
Squeeze the bear.
That is, that's going to hit.
There's a euphemism for you.
Total of 22 to hit. For 8 points bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So I'm gonna take the temporary off.
Yes.
And it is Oscar's turn again.
Alright, I'm gonna try again with these needle blights.
You guys took down the druids really easily, but you're having a real hard time with these guys.
Alright, there we go. 16.
Okay, that hits.
Alright, piercing damage, 3 fire damage.
How many piercing?
9.
Okay, so total of
9.
12.
9.
Yeah.
Mighty
Yeah,
9!
which are fire.
Okay, so now like 2 of the needle blights are down, and one of them's looking real.
Go.
And it is Alba's turn.
Alba is gonna try and break this fucking grapple.
Okay. Strength saving throw.
Yeah, that's really bad. That's,
We need to get Alba some Misty Step.
Or
Why
strength check.
just?
Or athletics or acrobatics. You're trying to break a grapple. Athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
I'm a bear, so I'm assuming I just add my base strength
Yes.
as a bear. So that's an 8. So that's not gonna. Nope.
Nope. It's not even
Nope.
that high
Okay.
a but 8 is too low.
Okay.
And it is now Mayette's turn, I guess.
And
I'm just gonna.
oh yeah.
It's okay. It's just fine, Cuddles.
So Sven's holding concentration on that spell, so she's gonna breathe fire on this 2 again.
Okay.
And that is a DC 14 Dex save.
Okay. Once again, the twig blights make it, and the vine blight fails. Okay.
Oh, good. Okay. So that is that's 12 for the vine
Okay.
blight and 6 for the needle blights.
Okay. The vine blight that had Mayette grappled is now dead. And yeah, you're down to like 2 needle blights, one of which is looking really rough.
Okay.
And it is now Featherbeard's turn.
Okay. So, just gonna kind of freak out and twin a firebolt the other 2. Like, no,
Okay.
go. Last twin. No, that's an 8. Goddamn.
Yep, that does not hit.
Uh,
She's distracted by feathers. They're probably
Yeah.
tickling her nose a little. Okay, Needle Blight is going to take another claw. Because what else is the Needle Blight going to do other than claw the person who keeps trying to stab them? That's not going to hit. That is 8 to hit.
Nope.
And the Vine Blight that is holding... I'm going to wait for Kristen to be back.
yeah. We'll try to protection on that at least. Try.
Yeah. So no advantage, but regular
Waiting on food real quick.
I was still listening.
Okay, that is 12 to hit, Alba.
Yep.
That hits. Okay.
Yep. AC 11 on a bear.
Okay. I wasn't sure whether it was or not. Okay. So that is 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
And since Maggie has stood up, I'm actually gonna run to the restroom real quick.
Okay.
I can still hear you, but I need to pee.
My bear has 2 HP.
Hey, your bear's still alive.
Yeah.
Take
Which
a
means
break.
I have a grand total of 8 between the bear and Alva.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Alva's gonna die, guys.
Not
No.
to twig blights.
No, not to twig
The
blights.
fucking twig blight. Alva's
Like I
gonna
said,
die
that
from
one's
fucking-
technically a vine blight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alva's gonna get killed by a medium-sized Groot.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna step us out for a second.
Technically medium-sized green Groot.
Yeah. Oh.
Alrighty. I feel better now.
There.
I was like, ah! So guys, I beat my first dragon in Inquisition last night.
Oh, the dragon.
I brought
good.
Iron Bull because I knew.
Yes.
Bull had to go with me to every dragon fight because his reactions are the actual best.
Yeah, it was pretty
conversation with him after the dragon fight is delightful.
It was.
I think my favorite thing is the exchange between Bull and Varric when you find the dragon fighting the giant at the Storm Coast. If you have Bull and Varric in your party, because Bull is like, yeah, it's a dragon, and Varric is like, what the actual fuck is wrong with you?
And it was enough to get Bull approval up high enough that I think I can trigger his personal quest.
Yes.
Yes, I love Bull so much.
Yeah.
I did not expect to love him as much as I do.
Pretty great.
I know, right?
My character romanced Josephine.
Yes, Josie.
Because
I love Josie.
Adorable.
Josie's adorable
Josie is
and
wonderful.
She has a little foot pop when they kiss.
yes, her foot pop on the night when kiss scene. That's so good. But no, my Inquisitor I'm currently playing on is romancing Iron Bull.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
funny thing is, I mean, I'm playing a Kunal, but she's technically Talbashah, so it's like I think she feels a little weird about the idea of romancing.
Yeah.
Like a Kunal.
Makes sense.
And there's been some weird. She gets along with both fine, but like there's been there was a weird exchange early on about how she's not Kunari.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So she's got a little bit of a like, I don't know how I feel about you.
Yeah. My current Inquisitor, I haven't played in forever. My current best Inquisitor is romancing Dorian, and I love everything about this.
Yes, I've done that romance.
Once I finish this game, I'm going to go back and I'm going to do my Kuzlin play on Origin. I'm just going to play all the way through all three. But I have multiple plays I want to do through all three, so we'll see how many I actually get
I want to restart my current Inquisitor because the idea was to play him as an angry mage, following in the footsteps of an angry mage hawk who romanced Anders. So
yeah. I think if I continue with my alliance, he's probably going to romance Cassandra because I haven't done that one yet, and I want to.
I love her.
I like Cassandra a lot.
And also I enjoy playing Dorkin.
Cassandra's fabulous.
She is.
There's a lot of very
someday I'll cosplay that.
butthurt straight guys who don't like Cassandra or Josephine and therefore are very upset about Inquisition romances. And I'm like, Cassandra and Josephine are great.
You know what?
I will fight anyone who doesn't like Josephine.
I mean, I agree, but I also sometimes enjoy the butthurt straight boy tears.
It's true.
Like, yeah, we're a little legit. Okay, so Oscar.
Yes.
Stabby stab the.
Yes, stabby stab the remain, whatever, blights in front of me.
Remaining tiny roots.
That's 12.
That just hits.
Yeah, 8 plus 6.
That is 12. That is 14.
14?
Yes. 8 plus 6?
14. Yes, that's 14. Thank you. I can math.
I mean, 12 also hits, so it's not a huge.
But yeah, 14. All right. Oh, 10 pierce and 2 fire damage.
Okay. So you kill you add another group to your shish kebab.
You just,
And the last one is still alive.
And it is a shish kebab because the sword is on fire.
Yeah, looking kind of rough.
And I love it because since she's doing damage to the next one over, I'm just picturing like stabbing through one and poking the other, and stabbing through one and poking the other.
Yep, that's basically.
Drusha, I think your microphone isn't going through the headset anymore again.
It should be. I can't change. It's set to go.
Huh.
So if it's not,
oh, there you go. Now I can hear you.
Now, yeah,
okay,
you're better.
I wasn't touching anything when you suddenly said it was better.
Okay.
Oh.
That's so weird.
Right?
Like I was literally just sitting here. Anyway, Alva.
I'm gonna try to break this grapple again.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the little tiny dice that Maggie gave me.
Yes.
And that's a 13.
Be right
And
back.
you break the grapple.
Hey!
Oh! That's in character. Oh! And that's my
Anything else?
turn. It's just screaming a lot in bear.
Okay. Mayette.
Okay. So Mayette's gonna come over. Actually, let me check a thing. So with so with Spear Mastery, she can she gets a 10-foot reach on the thing, which means she could actually hit this thing.
Right. She could try to hit the one over there. Yes.
So I'm gonna try to do that so I can do a maneuvering attack for Alva.
Okay.
Oh, come on. 15?
That hits.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a maneuvering attack so that Alba can get out of the way without getting an opportunity on them. So you can move up to half of your movement away from this thing.
Okay.
And no, like now.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and then
I'll just come around to that one then.
and the attack damage roll I get to add the thing. Choose random copy. That uses your reaction to get the other way. And that is 13 piercing.
All right. 13 piercing. Looking very, very, very rough.
Okay.
What was the attack? 15, right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yep.
Sven.
But I'm still like terrified of with these freaking beard going on. He's like, no, go away, and just like firing a firebolt just randomly this way, and hoping it
Okay.
hits.
So wait, which one? Sorry. Oh, that with the vine blight.
Line blight.
Okay.
Natural 17. So
Hits.
let's see. Where's my D10? Where all my dice go? There we go. That's 10 fire damage.
All right. The vine blight is dead.
Yay!
So like that's a poof, and then
Okay. Yeah. You sneeze, and
like for like the same time.
the feathers just sort of explode from your face. So you're sort of like
Beautiful.
behind a wall of exploding feathers.
Like a chicken just died in front of her and exploded.
Yeah, like a chicken vanished and left only feathers. Like, the needle blight is going to take another claw at Oscar. That is not gonna hit.
Yep.
So Oscar.
All right, I'm gonna try to return the favor. Oh, I'm sure that
17?
17.
Okay, yeah, that
Okay,
hits.
good.
I rolled.
I just heard 7.
Oh,
Yeah, you cut
Yeah.
out on 7, and I was like,
Oh. Oh, okay. 7 piercing damage. And
it is dead.
1 fire damage.
You kill the last needle blight.
Finally.
No.
I hate these things.
Ava wants to stick their bare head in the doorway and see if there's any other weirdness in there.
That was terrifying.
1 second. I'm trying to remove the... Did you add the icon to Alba?
Yes, I'll get rid of it. I
Yeah,
forgot
you
to
get
take it
rid of
off when I got ungrappled.
It doesn't seem to want to let me remove it since you added
There you go.
it. Okay. All right. So you stick your bear head in.
So it's just pulling feathers off of her outfit.
And I'm gonna snip.
Okay, we are going to take you to a different map real quick. Give me a second.
Like, we might want to rest if we can, really.
Yeah.
I guess peek in to make sure there's nobody directly coming, but...
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
What's your mind? Sorry.
I am rapidly getting out of okay territory and into this would be bad if we got into another fight right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
you are. Give me one. I have to do a couple things real quick because of how that
Okay.
works.
Blood Hunter.
Yeah, I'm already not very okay.
It didn't help that I rolled max damage on my
Yeah.
binding curse
No, stop.
for me.
Actually,
I was like, why?
Yeah, no, that is the challenge.
I'm like, I don't want to pull him.
You don't want to pull them all, eh?
I don't want to pull him.
No,
No,
off.
please
you really
don't.
Okay, so
I'm still not over it.
you
I'm
peek in,
trying not
and
to.
where are you? Scrolly. Sorry, this takes a minute. Okay.
Reagan, what are you doing? Stop.
There we go. I think I finally added you.
I have a black screen.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I haven't given you your token site
Okay.
yet. Give me a minute. I
Okay.
have to set you guys up because you're on the map.
Okay, I just didn't know if, because I don't see a token or anything.
Yeah, I dragged your token. I haven't given it anything.
Okay.
Site. Okay, Alva, do you now see?
I do see.
Whoa! What the heck?
That's rude.
Weird. 1 second. I'll be right back. And roll 20.
I would say your screen just went black.
Oh no.
Yeah, I hit a button.
Oh.
It's fine.
Shiny
It's still here.
button.
I was trying to do too many things at once and I hit the wrong button. Okay. All right. So let me give everyone else. You're not going to see what Alva sees because your bear head is not in.
Mm-hmm. Sight beyond. Oh no! Dynamic lighting.
Yeah.
Dynamic lighting.
Okay.
What you hate.
Yeah.
All right. If you guys end up splitting up, I may have to have more of you emit. You should be good. E something. It's
Yeah,
not
let's not
black.
do that.
Yeah, let's not split the party.
Let's not do that.
Can I snip in the general direction of that door and see if it smells like there's anyone else in here?
Okay. Roll me perception with advantage.
Well, that's a 1 and 9, so that's 11.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So
Matt.
as far as you can tell, you don't really smell anything. You smell, maybe some wine. The wine is probably a little overwhelming.
Pretty potent.
Okay. I'm gonna pop my bear head back out and drop wild shape, I guess.
Because you can't really talk to us
Yeah.
otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay. And by the way, in there, it's basically strips of iron and wood. It's like a workshop with tools and tables.
okay. I don't see anybody else in there, but I don't know if maybe they just haven't gotten here yet. And I'm gonna use Balm of the Summer Court on Oscar. So
Okay.
take 2 plus 1 temporary because I roll really terribly. I'm sorry.
So that's 3.
Like, yeah, we should at least take a rest.
I agree. before we investigate further.
Yeah.
So you guys can you can try to rest right outside. You can see where you are, the loading dock, with a wagon. You can also, you're also of course not far away from the woods where you met those folks, and you see what looks like a stable, though the doors are closed. So.
I mean, I'd suggest trying the stable, but I'm worried something inside it.
Maybe we can go up and listen.
Does it? Does it
sounds
just
like
sound
there's
like there's
something in there.
anything?
Okay.
In the stable?
Whoever wants to go listen, someone take point on that.
Oscar will.
Okay.
Go check out the stable.
And I'm
My aunt
guessing
will go
someone
with her, probably.
Okay. So roll perception with advantage.
Okay.
Morgan!
Okay. 14. I will take that. 17.
Okay. So you go, you listen, you look around a little bit. You hear the sound of what sounds like maybe a couple horses. It does indeed seem to be a stable. But you don't really hear anything else. It sounds like other than horses,
safe.
it's clear.
Okay.
I wish I could ask the horses if they were druids.
Druids in disguise.
Last time you asked a druid if they were a druid, they just attacked us.
He hit you.
Hmm.
I don't understand why.
What part of evil druid don't you understand?
Some people are just bad, unfortunately.
They killed a bunch of their own things.
Why would they just attack, though? I mean, it's not like we wanted to hurt them.
No, but they wanted to hurt.
Some people are just mean.
Mm-hmm.
Too many people are just mean.
There's a lot of that around here, isn't there?
Yes.
Which is why we need to get the hell out.
I don't like this place.
I think that makes all of us, but the stable sounds safe enough, and if we're going to rest, I'd rather not rest out in the open.
Yeah. Yeah, I all agree with that.
Yeah.
Head over to the stables then.
Yep, okay, so you head to the stables, you open up. I'm not going to drag you all over there. There's really no reason. You can drag yourself if you really want. But
Alva wants to pet the horses.
Okay, yeah, so there are two big draft horses, stalls. One of them, Alva pets the horses. They like nicker at her and, do the little horse nose thing.
Close the door, take a short rest.
Yeah, close the door.
And yes, you close the door, you take a short rest, passes uneventfully.
Hit die.
This is nice. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a hit die.
Rolled 8.
I forget my hit points.
Oh, D6, come on, D6.
Oh, 8.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
14. I'll roll another one.
A complete
17 out of 29.
I'll find my D10.
Morrigan, stop it! Stop it! Stop. Cats in heat are impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do my do temporary hit points go away on a rest?
Probably.
Maybe.
I don't know. Good question.
Temporary. Let's see if it tells me.
Rally.
Temporary hit points. Under hit points. I really hate this index.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I don't. Why should I have to go to hit points? Okay, 198 temporary.
So, is it dark in the stable?
Yeah, I mean, it's dark. You guys can see well enough because you've got dark vision. But
I was gonna cast light. I have a light cantrip. So
okay,
just give us some light. Rest.
I'm trying to figure out if I get my hit point total back up on a short rest or a long rest.
Blood Hunter!
Yeah, well, it just says a rest.
Probably any rest.
okay.
Then.
So temporary hit points last until they're depleted, or you finish a long rest unless the thing has a duration.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a duration.
Neither does Bone with the Sun Report.
Okay. So I still have my temporary hit points.
All right.
Okay. They do come back once the right fades. Okay. So I do get them back on a short rest.
Oh, yeah, superiority dice are pulled back on a... Sweet. Cool.
All right. So unless you guys want to chat about things, which you are more than welcome to do.
Which we kind of have been, at least about hating frickin' mean people in this place.
Yeah.
All of you hate mean
I
people.
was just going to curl up next to Oscar and kind of just be sad.
Aw.
Yeah, just...
Your rest comes to an end uneventfully. Seems quiet. And it is now up to you what you do.
Let's just get
I figure
this
we'll
over
play
with.
for a little. We'll play for a little longer, and then go to head to bed certainly before midnight.
Yeah.
I don't know what time people want to.
Yeah. Did the family we talked to say anything about how many druids they'd seen?
They just said druids.
Okay.
I should have been rolling Vex for my bear die.
Keep in mind, Aaron, that they may well not know because druids do have wild shape.
Yeah, that's true. I was figuring they might have seen at least a certain number of people, and then we'd know at least.
No, they just said multiple druids. They did not specify numbers,
Okay.
and you did not ask.
Guess we should just take a look around.
Keep fighting.
It's like I don't want to go. I wouldn't want to go fighting either, but got to do what we said we'd do.
Probably go inside. Make sure that they're gone, I guess.
Yeah. And then we can just go back and at least say we did what we said that we do.
And Matt jumps in and get paid, which is always helpful.
Do you guys think we'll ever get to go home?
That's the plan.
Yeah, don't think
Once
about
we
anything
tell
else than
them.
that.
Do we actually know Strahd's name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what
Yeah.
I thought. I couldn't remember if we'd actually learned.
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Okay.
I think Ismark actually
He
asked who
might
the
have.
devil was, and that he told you
Yeah.
in hushed, concerned
Yeah.
tones.
Yeah, they're very Voldemort with this. Who must
Yeah.
not be named shit. But they at least told us.
And then Oscar was like, I'm gonna go say his name.
Fucking Beetlejuice, did he keep showing up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you guys gonna do?
I guess we're gonna go in the house.
Mayette's already going in to look.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to go in via the loading dock, or do you want to go in via the door that Alva looked in earlier?
Let's at least start with the one Alva looked in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we'll go in the main door, or whatever door that was.
So, who's taking point?
Mayette'll lead.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna put my token over in the corner.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I say D.
I'm just gonna drag you guys in. You can position yourselves how you want.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
want to get you in the room.
I was about to say Oscar would be rather Oscar.
Maggie, you're cutting out a lot.
Huh? Oh, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You just cut out. You said Oscar would be.
I was gonna say Oscar would be behind my head and rather her take up the rear.
Okay.
Would we rather put our squishy party members?
Sven is surprisingly not that squishy. She's just very hittable.
Well, yeah.
She's very punchable. How that seems to go.
All right. So this first room.
Oscar will bring up here.
Okay. This first room is a workshop. Tools, work tables, neat piles of iron and wood. You'd guess probably, given winery, probably makes barrels. Because you need
Cooper.
those. Yeah.
Yep.
Cooper.
That's all that you can see immediately in the room. There is a door to the east that leads to another room, presumably.
So taking quick look around here, Maya will probably just keep going forward because that seems to be David's nope, I don't get time for this.
Okay.
Yep.
So you go through the door. I'm just gonna grab all of you, or you can grab yourselves. You can do what Alva just did.
Yeah.
It's a little weird with no light. Is the only thing, until you can see through the walls. Okay. So you are now in what is clearly where they store barrels.
This is looking like my Stardew Valley farm.
Rows of new barrels. To the south is another door, and then in the corner you see, southwest corner is a narrow spiral staircase going up.
Does it look like the stairs have been used? Is there dust on them?
Let me hold on. Is he where you're? Yes.
I was not smart enough for this.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know how Travis commits to this.
To grog.
Right?
So well.
It's probably a lot easier to play for, honestly.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so
And Sven always keep an eye out for things that might be helpful.
Yeah. Oscar's just also keeping an eye out for anything.
What are you?
Kinky.
Anything weird or what?
Yeah, just anything out of the ordinary for a winery. She's at least worked with wine. She was a barkeep for a while.
Okay, so roll perception.
Okay.
Alva is keeping light on the staff while we walk.
Stats. Still getting used to D&D Beyond with this character. Where's all my stuff? Okay, there we go. So, okay. 16?
Yeah, so this looks pretty normal.
Okay.
Barrels. Lots of barrels.
Mm-hmm. Nothing moving in the barrels. The barrels aren't covered in blood. Barrels aren't a mimic.
It really looks like a storing.
Really?
It really just looks like they're storing this is where they store barrels. There's nothing that stands out to you as unusual. Okay. Now, I mean, you've never been in a winery in Barovia before, but
yeah.
You throw it on the floor and then you sit on it?
I at least hope wineries in Barovia are fairly similar to the ones in Dwendalian Empire.
Yeah.
Alright, so door to the south or staircase up to the southwest?
Let's maybe clear one floor before we move on to the next.
Sure.
So
I guess we'll take the door.
Okay. So I'll drag Mayette through, and you guys can come through.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna position Mayette over here, where he's not actually in a vat. He's actually in a vat. Okay, so
La la la.
Yeah.
and the rich smell of fermenting wine fills this large 2-story chamber.
Oh no, wait, sorry. This is where you jump in and like squish the grapes with your feet and just.
There's a wooden staircase in the center of the room that climbs to a 10-foot-high wooden balcony that clings to the south wall, which has 4 windows set into it at the balcony level. Stacked against the wall underneath the balcony are old empty barrels with the Wizard of Wines burned into their sides. The balcony climbs another 5 feet as it continues along the west and east walls. As you look up, you notice it ends at doors leading to the winery's upper level, so probably the same place that spiral staircase, you guessed, goes. Mm-hmm. Underneath these balconies are several doors, some of which hang open. Beneath the sloping roof stretch thick rafters, upon which you notice scores of ravens have quietly gathered. They watch you with interest.
That doesn't seem
I was going to
normal.
call at them.
Alva's gonna what?
Call at them. Alva's making bird noises.
Okay. This head tilt was actually a raven.
I figured that. Yeah.
A couple of the ravens just sort of tilt their head and caw back, but do nothing else. They stay up in the rafters.
Cut out.
They tilt their head and caw back.
Okay.
But do nothing else. They just stay up in the rafters where they are.
Do they seem like ordinary ravens that for some reason have all decided to congregate in a winery?
Roll me a nature check, I guess.
Yeah, these look like.
I'm gonna guess they didn't respond to me yelling that.
9.
What did you yell? Sorry.
None of you are naked people, right?
No, none of them respond to that. 9.
Okay.
Yeah. 9.
I mean, you think it's a little odd that there's
12.
a couple swarms of ravens hanging out in a winery, but
I'm gonna roll.
they seem pretty raven-like.
I want to get these goddamn ravens out of my goddamn armory.
Really funny. Yeah, it would be a 15 for me because
for nature.
-1. Yeah.
Okay, so Alva, yeah.
No, actually, it would be a 7. No, it's a 15. Yeah, it would be 17.
17.
It's
Okay.
a +1, not a -1.
These ravens. Yeah, I was gonna say you're a druid with a -1 nature.
I mean,
I have a negative intelligence, but I have nature proficiency to make up for it. So
right. So Alva, you think that them congregating is a little weird, but ravens are smart. Honestly, they're probably about as smart as Alva. I mean, no, ravens are freaking smart birds.
Oh,
they're family.
Yeah.
And so, while this seems a little weird, it's not like strange raven behavior is utterly unexpected. Ravens do what ravens do, and they have their reasons for it. Is sort of the impression you're getting.
Okay.
You don't notice anything that stands out to you as not actually a raven.
Matt's gonna go over here and peek at this open door.
Okay.
I assume the closest one is this one, right?
Yeah.
If you go in the white, that's their purple. Sorry.
So there's a little open door. Yeah, there's an open door all the way to the west. And a closed door that was closer to where you were.
Okay. Start with the open ones, then go to the closed.
Yeah. So, okay, so the open doors, one leads out towards an outhouse.
Oh, fun.
The other one sort of to the south leads into what is pretty clearly a storage closet with bare hooks and shelves. There's stained wooden sandals with oversized soles, and lying on the floor, it looks like this door could be barred, but lying on the floor next to it is a 5-foot-long wooden beam. So it's just a storage room that could be closed up, but is not.
Okay.
Is that this one that I just popped into?
Yeah, that's the storage room. Actually, the bar is you guess the bar is actually for the door out. It's right by both of them because they're literally right there, right? But you'd guess if you're thinking about it, you'd guess that probably that would be to go outside. Bar. Okay, so then you continue to the south, to that open door, right? So that is a spiral staircase. It's basically a turret sticking off the back of the winery. And it contains a stone spiral staircase, fairly large, that goes both up and down. There are windows along the wall of the staircase, so there is light coming in.
What
Do we
about...
want to take a look in some of the closed rooms before
my out would go up to this one.
Okay. So go ahead and go through the door so you can actually see what's in there. Are you listening or are you going through?
Well, my out will just go through. You know it's my ass.
Yeah, let's see. My ass go.
Okay, so this is you sort of saw this when you were outside, but you got kind of distracted by all the things that started attacking you. It's raised up, so it's upstairs. It's like a little, porch veranda thing. 3 5-foot diameter wooden tubs, inside stained with grape juice. Each tub has a short ladder that's bolted to its side and a catch basin underneath. And the back leads to a normal sized wooden door, which is what you came through. And it's supported around it that support a floor above. You'd guess this is probably where they're actually crushing the grapes.
Well, that's nothing we need. Go back.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not terribly interesting.
So there's also this staircase area.
Alma's gonna run up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up after my Alma.
Oscar is following.
You're on a balcony. I sort of described this balcony earlier.
Yeah. I'm just looking around.
Yeah, so you're up on the balcony. You can look down at the fermentation vats. You can look around.
I'm gonna wave to the birds.
You wave to the birds. The birds are
wave back.
The birds paw at you. But they don't seem to do anything. They're just hanging out there.
Okay. I like the birds.
So what about there was let's see.
Anything else?
I guess just head towards.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, that
Answer doesn't.
there's the up or down of the staircase over here.
Yeah.
Or what about
This way.
was this a door?
So there. Yes, there is a door up. There is a door there.
Oh, a door over there. Okay.
Yeah, there is a door. Open doors. I'm pointing at the screen. You can't see, but there are open doors on either side that just lead to staircases. The one to the east. Oh, the one to the east is actually a ramp, not a staircase.
Okay.
It looks like maybe they roll barrels up and down this thing, which sounds fun, let me tell you.
Whee! What about this one?
Alva definitely wants to use it as a slide.
I'm sure the cobblestone would love that. Just like thunk, 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 ow, ow, ow.
So that room, you open the door and step in. And there is a druid in the corner.
Ah!
Oh boy.
It's a large wooden room with a large wooden floor and a 10-foot square hole cut in the middle. Looming over the hole is a wooden winch. Perched atop. Actually, he's actually sort of perched atop a winch. So he's not really in the corner. He's like up high. But I can't place him up high on the bed.
Yeah.
Perched atop is a man with wild hair, rotted teeth, and skin painted red with blood. He waves a gnarled staff made from a black branch and babbles at you.
That's unusual!
I actually screwed up the map, but we're going to say that's where that is now.
Just immediately accidentally like Eldritch blasting him because he's terrified.
So what these rooms are has now changed because that 10 looked, something that was 10 looked like a 16. But that's okay. I'm bad at reading maps, guys. But
yeah, that's all right.
Okay, so here's what's going on. So yeah, you're in this room. So Sven is Sven needs to get in there if you're gonna, or I guess you can panic.
Somebody because she could like see through the door and up a bit.
Panic Eldritch Blast.
Yup.
And everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Because you just panic attacked with it.
Yeah.
Really? Now you want to give me a nat 20?
Okay. So.
13.
Oh, I'm in the wrong. And I think I did that. I'm stupid. Okay, hold on. I dragged a thing onto the map, a druid onto the map. Hold on. Womp. Here.
Oh, sorry, that was actually wasn't for my yet. That was for Sven, but.
Hold on a second.
And my yets. I'm gonna stop using this.
Can you guys just roll and add your actual initiative in?
Yeah.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's supposed to be a way for me to add that manually, but it doesn't seem to frickin' work.
Yeah.
Like, what it says I should be able to do, I can't do. So,
roll and add.
Sven does get a surprise round by, you know, can you roll on my et too?
Yes, I was trying to do that next and I didn't, but there we go.
Sven does
Mayet and Alva should probably switch places.
Sven does get a surprise with that Eldritch Blast.
That was a 19.
Eldritch Blast.
19 to hit?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay. That is 9 force damage.
Okay.
Just a like big hand, like ethereal hand, whack! Or just like mostly like smacking a bug into a wall, basically. It's very flaming, like get away!
How much force damage?
9. 9!
Okay. Alright. Alright. Oscar.
Alright,
Druid is up high. I can't really
okay.
represent that on the map, but not in melee range.
Not in it. Okay. Too high for melee range.
Yeah, not in melee range.
Up
on top of the winch, basically.
I'm going to. Let me just double check how this works on ranged weapons. I gotta actually pull up the class info real quick. Okay.
It's hard when you're melee class.
Yeah, like I cross like a hand cross I could use, but I think yeah. For now, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna activate my Crimson Right on my rapier, and I guess can I just hold my attack until if he drops down and like attacks?
Yeah, you can hold your attack until he's within range.
Yeah.
Okay. So the druid is going. This guy who's looking real rough is going to shout, "Leave this place!" and cast Bark Skin. And that needs to be down here. Okay. Sorry. And it is now Alva's turn.
Okay. You said he's covered in blood?
Yeah. He's
dried blood or fresh
skin
blood?
his skin is painted red with blood. He's probably far enough away. I mean, roll perception, I guess.
I think +4. That's +6, so it's a 17.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it mostly looks dry. You're not quite sure.
All right, that's creepy enough. He's not within 5 feet of anyone, right?
No.
I want to ice knife him.
Okay.
So that's a lot to hit. 17 plus a lot.
Yeah, that hits.
+6. So he takes 1d10 piercing damage and needs to make a DC 14 Dex save.
Okay. What is his Dex?
Okay, so the initial damage is 5, and then he's gonna take 2d6 cold damage for another 7.
Okay,
so
he is.
That's 12 damage.
I mean, okay, so I have a hard time saying he's looking a little rough because he was already looking rough. This is not a clean, attractive gentleman. But you know, he's like wavering on from his perch. And it is my.
That was my.
That was your action. So what's your bonus?
Yeah. For bonus, I'm just gonna activate my shillelagh.
Okay. My.
Okay. Just a quick thing. I'm assuming the damage I would take from my Crimson Right would come out of the temporary hit points first. Because it doesn't say.
Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that.
Stop climbing on my consoles.
I feel like that's something I need to tweet at Matthew Mercer about.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
We should do that.
If you don't mind tweeting at Matthew Mercer to ask
I
about
might actually do that.
specific thing,
please do.
Like, my DM is also unsure.
Unsure of how temporary hit points interact with class. This is bullet.
Yeah.
Please clarify.
Please clarify.
So let me make sure. So how far away is...
So he's maybe, like, 10, 15 foot up. He's not, like, crazy high up. But
I'm just saying if it was 10 feet, then Mayette's polearm mastery would work, but...
So between 10 and 15, so not 10.
So out of range of...
Out of melee. Out of any melee range.
Okay.
Like, he's like a floor above you, is basically what's going. He's up by the ceiling.
Okay. So... Then... I guess she'll bring out a hand axe and chuck it at it.
Okay. Roll for attack, I guess.
Yep. So that's... It is... That's non-natural 20.
Okay, that hits.
So that is 1d6. Where are my d6? Aha. That's 10 slashing damage.
Alright. So this druid falls dead. However, clattering to the ground is this gnarled staff made from a black branch.
Ugh.
It falls to the ground beside you.
Can I
Can we,
does it look like just a normal staff, or is
Arcana that?
Alright.
I do have Arcana.
I do also have
should I-
Arcana, so
I have nature. Should I like?
yeah.
Okay,
Like,
well,
does
give
it
me a
look
second.
Hold on.
just like obvious?
So I guess roll Alpha roll nature for me. Sven or Oscar roll Arcana with advantage from the help from the other.
So I've got +5 Arcana.
Okay, then yeah, you roll.
Jumped out of my hand across the desk.
I have I'm proficient in Arcana, but it's a
Okay.
2.
That just
My
jumped out of my
intelligence is not
hand
great.
again, but it went into the dice tray this time, so that's a 13.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Alva, you don't recognize this. You don't really know what's going on here. Sven, you also don't recognize this, but this staff makes you uncomfortable.
What the hell doesn't here?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So comfortable than usual.
Uh,
That takes some doing.
let's break. Can we break that thing? I don't want to break that thing. It gives me the creeps.
Why? It's
I don't
just
know.
a
If we don't
thing.
know what it is, I'm a little hesitant. to
It's bad. It's
break
most
it.
probably bad. It's all gnarled
I'm
and
not
it's
sure.
gross and it's giving me the creeps even more so than usual. So let's just get rid of it.
Stick! Come on.
It's an evil stick.
Alvin's gonna reach.
Don't leave. Well, Mayette might try to like get.
I'm not actually grabbing it. I just wanted to make them react because it was fun.
Okay.
Just the rest of the group.
Let's just not touch it. It's scary.
Yeah.
Just because I assumed someone would actually stop Alvin from being that dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is what I do. I yell and I know when things are scary. That's what I'm good for.
So
Don't have the ability yet.
real quick, hold on.
Unfortunately, I have an ability that will be used. I will have an ability that will be useful in this situation
Yes.
in several levels.
Let me find something I'm looking for.
Just jump to level 9 real quick.
That's a big jump.
Yeah.
Okay. I love when you tell me to see things that don't tell me where. Oh, okay, that's where it is. Okay. It's still not helpful, but it's more helpful than I thought it was. Also not helpful. Damn it, you're still not in the frickin' index. Okay.
No.
Looking for the thing. All right. Alva, as you look at this more closely, because you get closer to it, and you reach out to touch it, but then don't because you're just trying to freak everyone out.
Mostly, I figured that either Oscar or Sven would grab their
So
arm.
as you stop,
Yeah, Oscar is definitely stopping Alva.
as Oscar stops you, something seems familiar about this black spongy wood. You're not quite sure what. But roll. Well, either tell people. So basically, there's something about legend and vampires and.
I'm gonna relay that to Oscar.
Okay. Yeah, can I?
Yeah, roll me a history check with advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, you're better. Gonna be better at that than me.
Yeah. All right. That's cocked. Okay. 11. Oh, I'll take that. 20. Not natural, but.
All right. So when Alva says legends and vampires,
I finally rolled well.
Something is familiar.
To remember information.
You look at this wood, and you look at it for a few moments. Think about it, and you remember a story you learned about a vampire named Golthias.
I need my notebook.
My notebook is currently propping up my thing.
Had a tower, a terrifying tower named the Nightfang Spire, but was killed when a hero plunged a wooden stake through his heart. But it wasn't as simple as that. And as you struggle to remember your lessons and what you were taught, you remember something about the blood infusing the stake with dreadful power. And new growth sprouting over time from the wood, creating a sapling infused with the vampire's evil essence. And there's something about this wood and this staff that you think is tied to that legend. You're not sure why, you're not sure how. It's sort of
pinged
it's sort of pinging a blood hunter spidey sense in you. That a tree can rise from a fragment of evil, and that tree, and if you think about it, you're like, you remember that that's where a lot of those blight creatures you were fighting with before are said to have
come from.
Lands infected by trees or plants that spring out of evil essence. And something about the staff and the blights you were fighting earlier, and the druids that
similar,
that seemed
corrupted
somehow. Something about that combination of things.
All right. Imagine I will relay all this to. I will actually relay this group.
I knew, it's terrible.
I'm gonna walk over to the dead guy.
Okay.
Does he seem?
Oh, land is corrupted.
Does it seem like he can I see anything on him that's like indicative of being like possessed by this evil tree thing or anything like that?
Roll investigation.
Really?
I was
because that was a 2 and I have a negative investigation.
Yeah, you have no clue. Oscar, what would you say?
Would I have any sense of like, you know, should we just try to destroy this staff? Like how, if the staff is connected to the, you know, some kind of corrupted tree, would it have, I mean, short of just picking it and seeing what happens.
Yeah.
I can light it on fire without picking it up.
I can light it on fire too. My sword is still lit.
So I'm not sure. You haven't specifically heard anything about the staff, about like a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the wood reminds you of what that wood
would
look like. It's black and spongy and seems somewhat unnatural.
Do you think if we had destroyed the staff, we could have freed them?
It's hard to say. This staff is.
Maybe they weren't evil after all.
Maybe they were. This vampire's influence to be intense. And more than I've ever encountered before. If I'm being completely honest. I don't know. Do we want to try the staff and see if it could be useful, or just...
I think if we're going to do anything with it, we should just burn it.
Let's destroy it.
I'm going to cast Produce Flame and just hold it in my hand.
I would just walk up and touch my sword, my still flaming rapier.
Firebolt. You're
set fire to the staff, and it lets out a terrible, inhuman scream.
Oh, that's cool.
As it turns to ash.
Sven just like ducking down. Is it gone?
It's quiet now.
It's like peeking around my aunt very gingerly.
That was new.
I don't know if I've ever been that terrified since like 20 minutes ago.
The last time you were that terrified.
Okay, so I guess technically an hour ago.
Okay.
Alba's just gonna use Druidcraft to make a little puff of wind to scatter the ash away.
Okay, the ash
I feel even more unsettled.
Puff.
Hopefully that's the end of it. Well, there's still more to look at, isn't there?
Well, we may as well check out the rest of the winery just to make sure that is...
Yeah, let's do that. I might have to start heading out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd hate to tell them that, yeah, we cleared it out, and then we definitely didn't clear it out.
So are you heading up, heading down? Which staircase? There's an up. The center wooden staircase goes up, and then the staircase to the west goes up and down.
I'd say let's go up first. Basements are always the scariest.
Okay. So let me select all of you and drag your butts upstairs. I'm gonna put you all in one group so I can drag you in a unit. Okay. All right. So you go. Are you going up the wooden staircase or the spiral?
Which one looks more sturdy?
Spiral.
Spiral.
Okay, we'll go with the spiral one.
Okay. So, whoops. I need to unselect you so I can drag you out separately. Okay. So you come up to. You come up to the top into a hallway on the second floor. And in front of you, you see an open door. But the hallway also curves to the east around a corner.
Oh, where's the... Oh, okay, there's everybody.
Alva's gonna be staring out the windows as we walk.
Yeah, you're looking down on the top of an outhouse and some grass. It's very exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So exciting. Hey, there's 15 little brutes out there.
If you get further down, you can see a well.
Does it look like it has water in it?
Yes.
Okay.
As best you can tell, it has water.
Okay.
So if you continue forward to the open door, which I presume you would sort of do.
Yes.
The door to the right of you, by the way, there is a door right to the right of you, right to the right of Mayette. That, based on where you came up, you're guessing leads to that balcony on the lower floor that you saw from the lower floor.
This one?
Yeah, that door is you peek it. Mayette peeks it open, sees it's a balcony, relays that.
Yeah.
In front of you, the door immediately to the north is open. And in the chamber is a desk, a chair, a tall wooden cabinet, and a strange contraption that takes up most of the northern end of the room. You're not quite sure what this is unless you want to roll, I guess, intelligence or something.
Yeah,
but
Can try.
Sure.
Take a look and see if...
I want to roll it, but I'm not going to count it. I just want to see how badly this is.
That's an 8.
Oh, I actually rolled really high,
Okay. 19?
Okay, Sven, you recognize this. This looks like some sort of a printing press. So they probably use it, you'd guess, to print like labels for the bottles. And things like that.
It's okay. It's just a thing for labels. It's a label maker.
Okay. Could I take Oscar take a look at the desk?
Okay.
See if there's anything interesting.
Yeah,
on it.
there's some labels that haven't been stuck on wine bottles yet. Nothing especially interesting. Roll investigation if you're looking around the room.
Yeah.
I was peeking down the hallway. Like a step.
Nope. Just roll a 1.
Yeah, no, you really, I mean...
forgot everything Sven just told me about that machine in the corner.
Yeah, you're fascinated by this weird machine, and you don't you just keep trying to look around, but you get distracted by, this is a really strange machine. Around
I've never actually seen one of these before.
Around the corner, Alva, you see spiral staircase down at the end of the hall, or what looks like the end of the hall. It's not as wide as the floor below, so you know, this is the sort of thing that isn't really the sort of thing that Alva wouldn't necessarily get. So there's a spiral staircase, and roll like perception for me, I guess. That's the best thing I can think of for this.
I'll 16 plus 6.
Okay.
22.
Yeah. So you have a pretty good sense of like the shape of the building. You know, you're used to trying to find your way in places, right? And so you think that, well, this spiral staircase is obviously the one that's coming up from the small one that you saw in the barrel storage.
Okay.
So your guess is there's something that continues on beyond that spiral staircase, but the staircase is sort of blocking it. So you'd have to maybe go through another room to get to it.
Like over here, you mean?
Yeah.
relay that.
But there's 3 doors before that. 3 doors to the north.
Should we knock?
Sure. That
I was
seems to
gonna
be our
knock on
thing.
the door.
Okay, you knock on the door. There is no
I'm
answer.
not playing Elias, so I'm not just gonna bust in.
Peeking.
Okay. You peek in to the first door. This looks like it's probably where people sleep. There's 2 pairs of bunk beds and 4 identical footlockers. Nothing else of interest.
Guys, we can take a nap.
We found a thing.
In the...
I'm gonna assume Mayette gets ahead of Alva at this point, because
Yeah, probably.
she probably would.
And that's that first door.
Where's
you
everybody?
see 2 bunk beds and some footlockers.
Down the hall to the
There you go. Okay.
side. Yeah.
Nothing else really going on in there.
Matt's just jumping on the bed.
If you look at the footlockers,
Yeah.
footlockers, there's like clothing and personal belongings, but nothing of any particular interest. I mean, this looks like the belongings of the people who actually own the winery.
Okay, that's what I wondered. Okay. Next door!
Okay,
Oh.
you peek into the next door, and it
That would
looks.
be Mayette, I
Yeah,
think.
Mayette peeks in the next door, and it looks much the same, except there are some toys scattered about this room.
Oh yeah, there were kids with that family.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the toys sort of looks like a children's wooden rocking horse, except that the horse is black with wild eyes and has painted orange flames where its mane and tail and hooves should be. This reminds you of the horse that Strahd rides, which is odd.
It's a very metal rocking.
Why would that say?
If you look more closely at it, carved into it is the name Vircophalos. And in smaller lettering, the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
What?
We've heard that somewhere, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Have we?
Where the fuck was that? I remember this! I didn't write that down! We heard that before! We fucking heard that! Where was it?
Was that in the town we just left?
I feel like it's in town.
Yeah.
What,
So,
there was a sign. Yeah, one of the shop or something. I didn't write it down either.
yes. So you vaguely remember. You don't remember much, but you vaguely remember there was a toy store of sort that was full of strange toys that used that slogan. It is the only place you've seen in Barovia to buy toys. So, if someone wants to roll like a insight check
Yeah.
for
Why is the toy shop making toys of
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I need to...
Ah!
Insight on
I'm gonna do
You
that.
know what? Actually, I have decent insight, so I'm
Insight,
gonna do that.
yeah. Oh, natural 20, so that's 24 total.
5.
Where's my insight? 10. I rolled badly.
10 total? Okay.
Rolling badly.
Sven!
No,
You're the
12.
only one.
It'd be 12.
Oh, 12. Still. Sven,
Still.
you, when you think about this, you're like, why in the world? And you realize that is the only toy store you've seen.
Yeah.
So you sort of know why someone's making the toys, but you do kind of think, well, the reason people are buying them is because they're the only toys.
Yeah.
You know, you still want your kid to have toys, even if they're a creepy nightmare horse.
Yeah.
You know, it's a pretty sad existence in Barovia. So if you want your children to have anything to play with, you're sort of stuck with what there is.
Yeah, slumps at that. Like, oh, that's
something
terrible.
I feel
It's probably the only one
one. Check that place out
he allows
Yeah.
at some point.
to exist.
That may be worth the look. Get back.
So you continue on to the next door now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So this room contains a rectangular table, surrounded by 8 chairs, an L-shaped cupboard, and a floor-to-ceiling closet pantry. Next to the pantry is a small iron stove. This looks like a kitchen and dining room. You know, functional, not fancy. There is a door to the east and a door to the south. The door to the south probably opens back up on the other side of where that staircase was, Alba. The door to the east, you don't know. It's a door.
I'm gonna listen at this door and see if it sounds like there's anybody on the other side.
Perception?
Yeah.
Okay. I like this side. 22 again.
Okay. Yeah, no, it sounds quiet. You're hearing like some faint noises of ravens, probably from back in that room that there were all those ravens in.
Oh, crap, where did everybody go? Sorry, I was writing down stuff for... My aunt keeps notes, so I've been writing down everything that's happened in notes.
What were you asking?
Follow my token up here.
I was like, where everybody was. Okay. Oh, so you're...
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's in that room. You just have to drag
We're in the
yourself.
last room.
Yeah, I was too busy typing. I was like, shit, where'd everybody go?
Yeah, you're all in a dining room and kitchen.
Okay.
Apparently Sven is currently standing on a table.
Yeah.
Well, trying to...
Not really.
don't know.
We should probably go through the
To life, like I...
Yeah.
Also, oh my god, seriously, the Sailor Moon S movie new dub is fabulous because the tuxedo mask Santa scene. Robbie Damon chucks the dreidel and says, like, "Heim!" He's like, I can't believe they actually kept it. Wow.
Wonderful.
So what do you want to do?
Yes. Sure. Start with that one.
Okay, so you go through that door, and yeah, it's a hallway. There's a door to the east. There's a stairway. Well, there's a back wall. You assume it's a stairway to the west.
Okay.
Next door.
Okay, you go through that door. Ignore the map because this is where I got the rooms confused.
Okay.
Okay.
So don't worry about what the map looks like.
Okay, I see what you're... Yeah.
A room with a dirty window allowing dim light to enter the room. There are it looks like they probably manufacture wine bottles here. As there are tools lying about and a wooden rack full of freshly blown glass bottles along one wall. The hearth built into the corner and the barrel of sand standing next to it also make it pretty clear, yeah, this is where they're making their wine bottles. And there's the staircase. There's the ramp down the hall in the back. Like there's a hall that goes south with that crazy spiral ramp.
Alba really wants to use the ramp as a slide, but is making an effort to resist.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
So is that everything up here? Have we gone?
Well, there was one more room off the kitchen that you didn't go into.
Yeah.
Is this the actual ramp, or is this the best of the room ramp?
This is the actual ramp.
Okay, yeah, so if we follow it, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a path down to it, and then...
Yeah.
I guess we'll do that other door?
Yeah. Go back and...
So you head back to that room, that door, and go through the door.
Mark before, your name is
This
Jacob.
room contains a 4-poster bed.
You're like,
Headboard carved in the likeness of a giant raven. A soft black rug covers the floor between the bed and the door. In the corners of the south wall stand 2 slender wardrobes, with a tapestry of a church hanging on the wall between them. Beneath the tapestry sits a handsomely carved rocking cradle. To the north, under a window, is a plain desk and chair. Other furnishings include a wooden chest and a freestanding mirror in a wooden frame.
What does the rug look like it gets made of?
Yeah.
The rug.
I was gonna get down and like fluff it and look.
Yeah, it's very.
It's human hair.
You're not entirely sure. It's woven and soft and whatever it is. I mean, yeah, it's very nice to touch.
It's not like an animal fur. It's like fabric.
Yeah, it's some sort of a fabric. It's woven,
Okay.
so it might be some sort of a wool, but a nice, really soft wool.
Okay.
Then so the headboard's just a. Then there's nothing.
Yeah, it's carved like a giant raven.
Okay.
Um,
Nothing unusual about it. It's just a
This
raven.
is like a cradle for the baby.
Yeah, there's a cradle for a baby. There's a desk. There's a couple wardrobes, a chest. It's a much more elaborate bedroom than the other two.
Yeah. I try to investigate this desk.
Sure, roll investigation for me.
Oh, that's a much better. 17.
All right. Yeah, so you notice on this desk there's what looks like records. Probably recordings of wine shipments going back like past century. I mean, it's a long record, like a big record book. In the most recent records, you notice shipments made primarily to certain locations. One marked BV, one marked BW, one marked K, one written Vistani. Do you keep going back through, like further back in time?
Sure. Yeah.
A little further, when you get back to the oldest records, you also notice S. S not appearing so much more recently, and not at all more recently.
Interesting. Likely.
Why would but a vampire wouldn't want wine? I mean,
Oh.
blood, right? They mix in blood with their wine? That's weird.
I mean, maybe he just likes wine.
Maybe.
I mean, you eat lots of different kinds of food. Suppose it's not
I guess it would get
that
really
hard to
boring
imagine.
just eat blood all the time. No
It's
wonder
for
he's
people
so unhappy.
around.
All
Yes,
he ever
I'm sure
gets to eat is blood.
his boring diet is the cause of all of
I love Alva.
So, yes, so what we need to do is get Strahd like a really good cookie, like a really, really good, like an insomnia cookie.
insomnia cookie. We need to get insomnia cookies.
Can we do it? Can we do it?
Get on some fucking Cold Stone.
Do it.
Yeah. Getting him insomnia cookies and Cold Stone.
Like dip insomnia cookie in the Cold Stone, just some American dream. Get it.
Strahd, you're not yourself when you're angry. When you're hungry.
Snickers bars.
Our new mission is to bake Strahd.
No, it's literally Strahd, and then Strahd gets a Snickers, and then suddenly Alba. What a twist.
Quite the plot twist. Are you gonna look at anything else in the room? You examined the desk. You looked at the headboard.
Also, I'm gonna say the moment
Take a look
saw
in the
that.
So the wardrobes contain clothes. One contains woman's clothes. One contains a man's clothes.
I'll say that just retroactively, since I was typing at the time, I think seeing that creepy horse back in the room, Sven might like prestidigitate it to look like a rainbow unicorn, like Starlight from Rainbow Bright or something like that, just to give it something not creepy.
Okay, so you temporarily make the horse look like Rainbow Bright.
It's better than what it was. That was scary. Yeah, I don't know of anything in here that we need, but...
Yeah. I was thinking the fact that there's this big raven headboard and there's all these ravens outside.
Well... Maybe they just like
ravens. You did meet a man that turned into a raven.
Yeah.
We did. Maybe there's just a lot of ravens around here. What's wrong with the ravens?
I mean, there do seem to be a lot of ravens around here.
Yeah.
Is the headboard like solid wood, or is there any kind of inlay or like stone? Or...
Yeah.
It's just a carved wood. It's just carved wood.
Okay.
The headboard itself is just carved wood.
Okay.
Anything unusual about the baby cradle? Since we're in here? Cool.
Yeah, you've got, as I said...
Not haunted.
No, it is not haunted. Got a 4-poster bed with a headboard. The rug you've looked at. The headboard you've looked at. Tapestry of a church. Rocking cradle. Looked at that.
Anything familiar about the church, or is it just a random church?
Roll religion?
It's not the church we've seen.
Yeah, it's not the one we saw in Balaki. But...
No, it's not the Balaki church. But...
8.
Yeah, the iconography is like vaguely familiar, but you're not quite sure. Like you're like, I've seen this. It hasn't been that long. Like I've seen not this church, but like these symbols. But I don't know.
It's not very religious.
I don't know. Who cares about those gods?
Yeah.
These symbols?
You know.
Okay, let's go back to the people.
Or
okay.
There's still.
Do we want to?
There's a
downstairs.
Oh yeah, we
probably
should.
should.
I forgot about that.
Like I said, I'd hate to say it was all clear and then. Surprise! We missed something.
Let's go.
Hopefully, it's not weird cultists or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna head all the way downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. You head all the way downstairs. You find what appears to be a wine cellar. It's not as packed as you might expect for a winery's wine cellar. There's wooden pillars and beams supporting the 10-foot high ceilings. It's cold. And there's a 5-foot brick wall that splits. So hold on, let me drag you guys down here.
Yes,
you
please.
See what I'm looking at. 1 second. I'm gonna get you all into a group so I can just mass drag. Okay. Calm down.
Cool.
There's 2 5-foot high brick walls. So those are the walls in the middle of the rooms that you can see.
Kind of.
Well, you can see one. A thing blocking light where you are. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
There's a thin mist covering the floor.
Is it unusually cold?
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
It is
unusually cold for a wine cellar.
I mean, I don't know if it's unusually cold. I mean, it's cold. I mean, this is dug into the ground, and Barovia is not a warm
Does it
place.
feel like it's magic cold? Or just like it's cold because of the winter?
Just really cold.
Okay.
You're not getting any sense of this is unnatural.
Okay.
There's a big wine racks in the middle. The one to the east is half filled with bottles. The one to the west is empty.
As we walk, I'm just carrying a produce flame for warmth, just huddling with it.
Yeah, Sven is just pulling her cloak up.
Alva holds the flame over to Sven.
Are you? You're wandering around the cold place. Are you doing anything? Are you looking at things? Or are you?
Yeah, just keeping an eye out for anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of generally keeping an eye out for anything unusual.
Okay. Roll investigation for me then.
Investigation.
All of us?
Oh, definitely looking at
Not terrible.
Anyone who's really keeping an eye out.
Yeah.
13.
No.
14, and then Mayette is... What's Mayette's?
Alva's dumb.
Then Mayette's a 6.
Yeah. Alva rolled higher than someone!
Okay, so who was the highest?
At 14?
I got a 13.
13,
I had a
14.
13.
Okay. 14. Yeah, so you're looking around, you notice most of the bottles are for the words Red Dragon Crush. Most of the full bottles, wine called Red Dragon Crush. There's a single bottle of Purple Grape Smash number 3 on the floor. You do notice that as you get towards the north wall, things are getting colder.
Does it feel like there's a source up there?
I mean, you're definitely... I mean, it's hard to tell if there's a source. You can't see a source. Like, you're not seeing anything. But it's definitely colder by the north wall as opposed to by the south wall where you entered. So when you entered, it was like, okay, this doesn't feel unnatural, right? It's cold. But we are...
But now it's weird.
But yeah, as you get closer to that north wall, it's weird.
Is there like any kind of a check nature or something I can make? Figure out like how weird this is?
Yeah, I mean, roll nature.
18.
Yeah, it's weird. You know that there are like... One second, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, so Alva, you know that there are some plants that can sort of absorb heat. And they would make a space cold.
Some plants that would make it cold?
Yeah, like plants and mold, plants is probably not the right word. Like natural occurrences, I guess. Like molds and things that could grow and absorb heat and they grow by absorbing the heat. You don't see any of them along like the wall that you can see. There's nothing visible, but that's the one thing you think of, other than some sort of a spell that would cause this temperature variation.
I'm gonna relay that and say, should I think I recognize it if I saw it. Should I mean, if I look, will you guys stay right there?
That's a really good idea.
I mean, we have to know, right? We have to know if we're going to go back to them.
I mean,
just be careful. My out will go up with them to get protection in case something jumps out.
Yeah.
I'm still holding the produced flame in my hand.
Okay.
I'm like actively holding a
feel more
flame.
Okay, roll. If you and Mayette are going, roll investigation with advantage.
Oh, one of them missed the dice tray. So it's a -1, so 14.
Okay. So because you're looking and you're looking carefully, and you're gonna take. I'm gonna guess you probably take a little time trying to look.
Yeah.
You notice right here is a secret door.
Oh.
And as are you gonna open it?
I'm gonna tell the others, and then
Okay. So you open the door and you look in, and you instantly, when you see this, know what's going on. There's a cave, like a sort of a cavern. I'm gonna pull you through so you can see.
Secret tunnel through the winery.
A small tunnel, and you stay back because you recognize what you're seeing almost immediately. Because you had a really good nature roll earlier. It's like a cavern, I don't know what to call it. A tunnel with a shallow cave, basically.
A secret tunnel.
Full, away from the door that you entered, further down from the door you entered, full of brown mold. And brown mold is something that grows in damp subterranean areas, and it grows by absorbing heat. And so it leaches heat from everything, which is why it feels so cold. You know that
probably don't want to get close to it.
Yeah, you know if you get close to it, it can hurt you because it's so cold. But
so, am I thinking refrigeration system?
Yeah, you're thinking that this is a natural refrigerator.
Huh.
I mean, you wouldn't. Alva wouldn't know refrigerator, but like this is a natural way to keep things cold as long as you're not stupid and run into the brown mold.
Okay, so Alva's gonna pop back out and say, "Okay, it's not scary. Nothing scary."
Okay.
Finally.
Plants. They're using plants to keep their wine cold. That's all.
Yeah. That's smart.
I was gonna step aside so everyone else can look if they want.
Is that something that's used normally in like in the Dwendalian Empire or anything like that?
Roll, God, what would that even be?
Intelligence?
Yeah, roll for
straight intelligence.
Roll straight intelligence for me, I guess.
Roll for Dwendalian Empire.
It's not really history.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 21.
Okay. Yes. I mean, you wouldn't say it's like common, because brown mold can hurt people.
Yeah.
Like if they get too close to it. But it's something that when people have things they really need to keep cold and like brown mold naturally occurs in that area, that they will try to build near it. It's not something that, they have a lot of power to use. It's hard to get rid of. It's basically the only way you know of, and this is Alva as well, the only way you know of to get rid of this mold is intense cold, because it eats heat. So rather than
we don't want to get rid of it,
right? So rather
they're
than
using
getting
it
rid
to keep
of
it cold.
Right. So rather than getting rid of it, the people who need to store things cold will sometimes build near it, but make sure it's, not immediately accessible, right? Exactly like what's
secret
going
door
on here.
This is normal. There's nothing scary.
And then in the rest of the room, there's not a whole lot. It said there's some wine. This door doesn't actually exist because that's the door that leads to the space that I screwed up the location of. And that's the ramp up.
Okay. So yeah, as long as there's nothing else
Seems
down
like
here,
we're
just
done here.
Yeah,
We're
it looks
good.
like it looks like when you were fighting. You'd guess that when you were fighting that first round of the needle blights,
literally everyone came up to
Yeah.
us.
that
Yeah.
basically everyone came out during that fight except for the one druid.
Yeah.
As a curiosity, did all
Well-
those druids like literally look alike, or like it wasn't some kind of clone situation, or they?
No.
Okay.
They looked. I mean, they all
I'm just
looked
curious.
rough and similar, but they did not look like duplicates.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were just all dirty and ratty and not particularly pleasant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get out of here.
Well,
Good.
yeah. Shall we head back?
Yeah. Head back and try to find
Seems
that
like
family.
we've figured
Okay.
out.
Okay.
And Alva's gonna grab a bottle of wine to take to them as proof.
Okay.
Okay.
So you head back out.
As proof.
You head back to where
Alva's not drinking it.
the family was, and they're there. And
Alva runs up with the wine. Look what we did.
you got wine. Is
We
it clear?
cleared out the druids.
Yeah. There might be a lot of bodies out front.
Several of them just
Yeah,
give
we should
a huge sigh of relief and say, "Oh, thank the Lord."
You guys really like ravens, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And yes, we see the bodies out front because you're in sight of the front of the place.
Okay.
Like they probably could see you fighting, but they had children, right? They weren't going to come
Yeah.
running in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they probably saw that fight.
They saw Alva turn into a bear.
They saw Alva turn into a bear.
Wish I had a toy of that. Transformer druid.
And the older man steps forward and says, "Thank you so much. I will pay you what you're owed. I'll have to go in to get my money, but I can pay you what you're owed. But perhaps you're clearly very able. Before I glossed over some of our difficulties. Even before we lost the winery, the vineyard is, well, it thrived because of these magic seeds. And he holds up his hands, and there are these gems, and he gestures a size. They're like sort of the size of pine cones, so large gems, large magic gems. Each one glowed as bright as a torch. They've been stolen. The first is long gone. I don't know where it could be found. It's been gone since before my time. But on 2, the winery ran well enough. And on 1, we were producing, though not at anywhere near the volume. You're strangers here, but you may have noticed, he sighs a little. Wine is one of the only joys in Barovia.
Yeah. We did notice.
And
It's a really sad place.
yes, you're not wrong. To bring that little bit of light, if you could help us find the 2 gems. One is near, well, one I believe is nearby. When the druids first came, they stole the final gem. This was about 5 days ago. We followed them. And he says, "You commented we liked ravens, yes?"
Well, you had a lot of ravens in there.
Yeah.
He nods.
Seen a lot of ravens in general, it seems like.
He nods to one of the adults with him who, well, you've seen this before, transformed into a raven.
Huh.
Oh, not Naked
So
Birdman.
there's more of you.
Naked bird. Okay.
We
You're
met
not the first one we've
This is
met.
We met another person who was a bird, but he wasn't a bird because he was a person, so we called him Naked Birdman. And so you're
You
not
called
Naked
him
Birdman
Naked
because you're wearing
Birdman,
clothes.
Alpha.
Nathan.
Oh.
All
Yes.
right. It is a family. Well, not entirely. There's more than just family who are like this, but it certainly runs in our family. And the raven that transformed flutters off, and one of the other people goes with it with the clothes, because Raven's clothing didn't transform. So that we don't have another naked Birdman.
Yes.
Hi, Naked Birdman!
A little while after this, the conversation continues. They come back with clothes. We followed in our raven form to Yester Hill. Yester Hill, he says, Yester Hill. Okay. It's a little. The only world map they give me is giant. Okay. It's to the south. This was about 5 days ago. We followed, but with the druids and their blights, we were not strong enough. 2 days later, some of the druids returned. And that's when they drove us out of the winery.
So that wasn't all of them.
No, there were more at the hill. It's
Do you
hard to
think
say
they have
how
any more of those creepy staff things? Or maybe the tree is there.
creepy
It
staff.
could be.
I do not know what this
Oh.
staff is, but perhaps.
It
Was there
screamed
a-
when we burned it.
We'd
Oh,
be looking for a tree that's corrupted by evil,
well,
black,
there
twisted,
is
sort of strange
tree
texture.
that's corrupted. He I'm trying to find the right section here. And once we're done with this conversation, we're gonna call it a night. But
Yeah, I need to call it a night.
yeah, I also do. So
Yeah.
well, when he says tree that's corrupted, that is quite possible. There are some very sickly trees. I could believe corruption the cause. That gem is perhaps the easiest to return if you can defeat the druids and blights there. But we also lost another gem earlier. How far back was that? Sorry. That was 3 weeks ago. We've been getting attacked by scarecrows I suppose is the best way to describe them. I believe they've been sent. They were being sent by Baba Saga, who makes her home in Berez. Sorry, Berez. And I believe during one of the attacks of the scarecrows, that gem was found and taken to her. Berez is a little is further. And if you
how's that name spelled? Berez is the first thing that came to mind. But...
I believe so, but let me make sure that I'm not wrong. Yes, Berez. Berez is it was once a town in history. Now it is ruins. It's back east, sort of south of Vallaki. We haven't been, so I can't give you the best directions there. If she stole that one, it's a ruined city. It's been ruined for quite some time.
Yeah, and would the scarecrows and Baba Saga sound at all? Is that something that would potentially sound familiar? Oscar, I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if it's something I'd get advantage on intelligence checks.
Yeah, I mean, I guess roll intelligence with advantage just for the heck of it.
Yeah, like we took care of Morgantha, but that's a different.
Yeah.
Right, she did have a name.
Just straight intelligence, or?
Yeah, straight intelligence. I don't know what else it would be.
Yeah, 14.
Okay. Actually, history.
History, okay. I think that 16 then.
Okay. So you don't really remember anything about this, but he continues. Baba the Saga. I suppose if I'm asking you to go, I should tell you some of her. She is who likes, to animate scarecrows.
Well, we all have our hobbies.
She really doesn't like ravens.
Is she a creature? Or a person normally?
Is this a person, or is this
She's a person.
Morgantha and her ilk?
I believe she's a person. Let me make sure I'm not wrong. Because, that would be problematic to be wrong on.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay.
Surprise.
So she is to the best of my knowledge a person. That's him talking. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's to the best of my knowledge a person. I forgot she have a southern accent. And legend, I suppose, has it that she was the midwife of Queen Revenovia, who gave birth to the devil. She kind of considers herself his true mother. And not a pleasant person.
If we do go and deal with her, what does the devil, as you like to call him, what does he feel, if he feels anything?
To my knowledge,
Just for my knowledge.
yeah, no,
so I
no,
know
no.
what I'm getting myself into.
I understand. To my knowledge, I don't think he cares one whit about her.
Good.
She cares about him.
We've already attracted his attention, and I'd like to know. I just would, like to know if I potentially need to worry about more attention.
Well, if you already attracted his attention, you're probably gonna get more. Not known for
Yes,
giving up attention.
we did notice that.
But I don't know that dealing with her would change that.
Okay.
Either way.
Well, at least he'd have one less person to run to if he needed it.
Yes. Yeah, I'm certainly not opposed. Either way, I'm not opposed to dealing with this.
If y'all can help, we can. Once we get the winery back up and running, we can make more wine, which is good for everybody. Share it with you. And he looks at everyone else and says, and some of our folk can certainly aid you when needed. We're pretty good at passing unnoticed in most places.
How far away is Yesterhill from here?
Not far. Couple hours travel, maybe.
Oh, okay. Because we still have to get back for the priest.
Yeah, you could easily, depending on what happens at Yesterhill, right? Like, from a physical standpoint, you could go to Yesterhill. It's still actually fairly early in the day, because you camped out.
Yeah, we camped out.
Yeah.
You only had a little ways to go, so it's probably just past noon. And it only took you a couple days to get here, so you could probably get to Yesterhill today, even. Whether or not you could deal with it immediately is another question.
Yeah.
Depends on how long it took you to deal with it.
Yeah.
You could also easily get there tomorrow early. Yeah. Again, it would not. It's not out. It's not. It's out of your way, but not significantly out of your way. Oscar.
Would we maybe stay here for that?
You earlier when you sort of recognized staff.
Sorry, you cut out.
You cut out completely.
Said earlier.
I have no idea why, but whatever.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, when you recognize the history of that staff, right? The story behind that staff. And you made the connection that maybe this corrupted tree is there. You, I guess, history with advantage. Probably again.
Sorry, you cut out again.
I don't know why. I'm not doing anything different. History with advantage.
So, am I rolling for something? You cut out completely.
Okay, so I'm gonna disconnect 1 second.
Oh.
Because I have no idea why I'm cutting out. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Anyway. Roll me history with advantage.
Okay. History. Oh, right, advantage. I'll take that. 12.
Okay. So you're not certain. But there are rituals, and actually, Alva can also roll me like a nature probably. Too, if you want to.
Just straight roll.
Yeah.
10.
Okay. Yeah. So Oscar sort of has a inkling, but not a whole lot. There are rituals, and they're not common, but basically they can bring large blights, much larger than what you were just fighting, to life. You're not sure if it's how possible. You don't know the details. You don't know anything. It's just something about the corruption of one of these trees.
Yeah. Honestly, this was all more my sister's area of expertise and interest. But this may be something we need to deal with. Go cautiously. Ugh. I don't know. Okay. I'm tired.
And we are going to call it there.
I'm real tired.
You guys can think about what you want to do. But yes, time-wise, you could easily get, to Yester Hill in a couple hours. Mm-hmm. It's not a long way off.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as we're not messing up the thing we already agreed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're not. You don't know for sure because obviously, who knows? Maybe things take longer than you expect.
Yeah.
But as far as like a matter of distance, you
can easily get there.
Yeah, you can easily get there.
Okay.
Cool.
Alva was going to ask if they know Nathan, just because it's Alva.
Yeah. Sven at least did name drop.
Yeah.
Ah, Nathan. Yeah. I met him. I met him before.
Seems like a nice person.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Okay.
Stop it.
Yeah. So we found
I'm going to close.
This is the family of Crow and Raven. A bunch of drunks. Like a drunk comes from a winery family, obviously.
But yeah, no. So you have cleared out the winery. You have got 4 things to look for.
Yeah,
cool.
More side quest.
Yay!
Oh god, side quest after side quest.
Side quest.
This is turning into Yakuza.
All right, guys. Good night.
Good night. Thanks for watching.
Good night.
Have a good night. Bye.